Good morning, YouTube and Twitch. We're back once again with the FM26 beta. Manchester United. Oh, an unemployed career. Wonder what that is. Yes, it's the long sim. The one we customarily do in beta. Yearly autosaves. Aiming for 500 years in the future. We're about 120-ish years in. Got the top 5 leagues loaded and a few of the lower divisions from said leagues. So there's a lot to sim. And it's probably been going north of 24 hours at this point. Those videos will be coming in the near future. I'll be simming when I'm not live on Twitch or playing downstairs. So where are we up to then? Let's go and quickly check out the lay of the land with this save. I have not played FM since I was last live the other day. And let me tell you this. I've been chomping at the bit. Chomping at the bit to play. Absolutely loving it. Rizare, good morning. Hope you're well. How are you finding the beta? Who are you in the beta? What's your save? Let me know. Still no chat window above my face. I can't get it to work. I've got stream elements. It's literally, I've made it. I've linked it. It's not working. Don't know why. Literally don't know why. YouTube working? I might have fixed the alerts. That might be something that we've done. Land Park over on YouTube. Commenting. You're preparing lunch. What are you having for lunch? I've eaten. So I won't be hungry over the next 2 to 3 hours while we're here live. Probably aim for a good 3 hours. But yeah, I'm very keen to know what people's beta saves are. And how are you finding it? You know, who have you signed? Have you signed anyone exceptionally good? Literally, my stream elements. Trying to get Twitch chat. I'm trying to have it above my face so it'd be here on this bit of the screen, which would be perfect, wouldn't it, right? Homemade spring rolls. You're just heating them up because you froze them. Nice. Nice. Rizare, you've not got the game. But you're planning on starting in Colombia for a Pentagon challenge. I've never done a Pentagon challenge. I flirted with the idea of doing a Glory Hunter last year on FM, and I think I will do one this year. Not on stream, I'll probably do one off stream, unless we decide on stream we might go for it. But I've got a different idea when the main game drops. I'm going to try and win the Premier League with every team that's already won it. Which would be a long save. Because we're going to spin the wheel to find out who we start with. If we started with Blackburn or Leicester, it could be a bit of a rebuild to start proceedings. Obviously, if we start with like Liverpool or City, we might be able to knock them off in a season or so, and then we have to go and move on. Thomas Allen, your current save is West Ham. You just finished first season, got Europa League football. Nice. Nice. What was your budget with West Ham? Did you start with anything good? DEFGECD. It's all in capitals. Def Gecht. You're doing a Tottenham save. You simmed to November and they win 20th. So you took the job. Haven't managed to do much. But I played about 8 games and won 6, so it's doing quite well. They were 20th. That seems weird, doesn't it? Unai Emery has interest in Sancho. Fucking take him. Fucking take him. Is he... Work rate of 13. Personality, balanced. I mean, I'd love to know the hidden attributes here. Professionalism, and all that jazz in the gutter. £275,000 a week, Jadon Sancho. 7 mil transfer and 20k wage budget. Bloody hell. That's not great, is it? Did you sell anyone to get any money in? Editor will come out when the main game drops. The editor never comes out during beta, JPF. Which is always a cause for concern for someone like myself, because, you know, as certainly you guys over on YouTube will know, and probably most of you on Twitch as well will probably know me from my YouTube experiments. I can't do fuck all. Literally can't do anything with no editor, because I've got so many ideas that all of them require the editor, which is why I've got the long sim, 100, 250 and 500 years, 3 videos that should come out during the beta. About 120 years into that. So, yeah. So I'll be able to do the 100-year one, actually. Man United make it 6 unbeaten. We beat Brentford 3-1 in our last game. And here's the league table. We are currently in 3rd on 14 points. We've drawn 2. We are unbeaten. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? Do you remember on the last FM, when you used to hover over, it used to give you some fixtures and it'd show you who you'd drawn against and stuff? Leeds have won 5, lost 1. Liverpool, top of the league, drawn 1, lost none. They've only conceded 3. We've conceded 8, but we scored 17. We're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. Let's have a look at these messages then. Let's just get through these. So, don't need them, don't need them. Yeah. Fitness tests, recruitment, no focus update. Let's continue. I want to get into a game. I'm chomping at the bit for a game. Come on! Man City came in for Jared Bowen, and you got £87.5 million for him. Jared Bowen for £87.5 million. Is he worth? How much is he worth? Go and look at him. There he is. 69 to 101. Bloody hell, he is quite expensive, isn't he? He is good. He is good, but I mean, don't get me wrong. £87.5 million. I would sell him in a heartbeat. And because you can do a lot with 87.5 million, can't you? For a start, it gives you that freedom to put some money in wages, and you can go and buy a few bargains. Of course, that is selling your best player. So who did you buy with that? Saudi came knocking for Wan-Bissaka and you got 40 million for him. How good's Wan-Bissaka? I was kind of disappointed when United sold him. Not that he was great at United, but I always rated him when he was at... God, where was he before? I know he wasn't at Nottingham Forest. I just got to say Nottingham Forest because it's in my head, and Nottingham Forest is just blocking all thoughts. Crystal Palace. There he is, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So 40 million's good for him. What's interesting is he's only worth 27 to 33. 13 dribbling, 11 crossing, 19 tackling. Good bit of pace. His work rate's a bit low for me. I probably wouldn't be looking to buy him. But we are in the lookout for fullbacks. Man United and Brighton got relegated in the first season on a friend's beta save. I've seen United have been relegated on a couple of people's beta saves. I don't understand how. Because I know, let's all laugh and joke about United being a bit of a mess in real life. On Football Manager, they are still pretty good. As you can see here, we are I mean, who have we signed? Let's just catch everyone up of who we've actually signed. Karim Adeyemi, good player. Papa Matassar. And this is what I like. The transfers in. This is a great little addition. Games that they've played and the fee, and they've also got a rating. Jaden Slory and Buziani, they are young players who are not really going to do much. Gonzalo Inacio was an upgrade on Delict, and we made a profit on Delict. We actually got 55 million in for Delict. Gonzalo Ramos is on loan, as is Leif Davis. Leif Davis, I thought I'd probably buy him for 25 million. As it stands, I probably won't. Gonzalo Ramos, 55 million. Again, we'll see. No, 0 appearances, 1 goal. Obviously, he's come off the bench. Can we sort that out for this Football Manager? Alan, good morning. Hope you're well. You're not happy? What's gone on? Just found out that the console version is limited to 30 seasons. Hasn't that always been the case? Wasn't console always 30 seasons? Oh, Sunderland! Oh, do you know, Sunderland are basically my second team. Purely because of my first ever save on YouTube, I was Sunderland, and it was my favourite FM save I have ever done. I don't like that. You click on messages there, and it just reads the top one, and you can't click it. Brownie, good morning. Hope you're well. I see you're United in the beta as well. I keep seeing your streams flash up, and you always stream when I'm fucking busy, mate. So I can't jump on. And I'm sorry. I've been meaning to, but I'm always doing something. So how are you doing on with United? We are only 6 games in. We're third. 2 draws, 4 wins. We've not had the easiest start, though. Where is fixtures? Where is fixtures? Fixture schedule. There we go. So we started the season with a 5-2 win against Arsenal. Then we drew 2-2 against Fulham with a 94th minute equaliser from Cunha. We beat Wolves in the Carabao Cup. We beat Burnley 3-0 in the league. Then we drew 2-2 away at Man City in a very hard fought game, and we played very well. Got absolutely dicked over by West Brom in the Carabao Cup. Did not really play a weakened side. Played some of the second string team, but still a pretty decent side, and we got battered 4-2. It was like watching United of last season. And then we've just beaten Chelsea 2-1 with a fantastic comeback from 1-0 down. And 3-1 against Brentford just as we finished the stream last time. And now we've got Sunderland. You tried 5 at the back, struggled to win, so switched up. So just to give, just wow, there's a couple of people here who haven't been here before, where I'm just still navigating my way around. I know where I need to go. I just keep clicking the wrong things. Here's my tactic. This is my in possession tactic. So I've got wing backs here, defensive midfielder, Kobe Mainu just basically being a CHM channel midfielder, runs into channels, so he's just going to be sort of in amongst it. Playmaker Bruno, then we've got the 2 wingers, then you've got Brian and Bueno, who's currently up top. Out of possession, we took right back in. We've got the 4 at the back, and we've got 2 defensive midfielders because Kobe Mainu can play there as well. And he's working quite well for me. So this in and out of possession thing it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And the game against Chelsea, some people who were here will be able to attest to this, but we were 1-0 down at half time, and if we look at the key statistics, so you can see Dallo on an 8.1, Ahmad on an 8.9, and Bueno on a 9.0. At half time, Dallo and Ahmad were my 2 best players. They were doing brilliantly down that right hand side, and that was where our danger looked. So at half time, we changed our tactics to focus our play down the right hand side, and then we ended up, they both got an assist for basically cutting it across for Bueno to score, and he scored twice. So we won 2-1 with goals that came from the right, from a tactical decision that we made in game, which was brilliant. I absolutely loved that. It really, because you're just watching us how well we were doing down the right hand side. Ahmad had Cucurella in his pocket if he was playing. I assume he was. JPF, and United got relegated in your first season. They didn't have me in charge, did they? Or Big Robbo. He's doing all right, and he's in season 3 now on his streams. He won the league, season 2. Anyone's been keeping up with Big Robbo? He's the fastest growing FM creator, isn't he? Big Robbo 14. He's only been going about a year. You're 8th after 21 games, Brownie. Who have you signed? Love to know who you signed. And did you sell your clauses? Because I know money was tight to begin with, but if you can sell Garnacho's clause, you get like 27 million. I ended up with about 80 odd million pounds after I sold all the clauses. Yeah, you'd hope you'd be longer than 30, Alan. And do you know what? I'd be disappointed as a console player. Given the fact that this is very, very clearly tailored towards console, and we all know it, don't we? We all know. And I mean, look, we all know the discourse that's going around now. Whether people are for it or against it, it's one of those things that we've just got to get on board with it at the end of the day. If they refine this UI and make it a little bit better, put some of the things back in that have got disappeared and make it a little bit more user-friendly, make it a little bit more responsive, and just keep fixing the bugs, I can see myself getting right on board with it. Really can see myself getting on board with it. Oh, he's been dropped by England. Thomas Tuchel's dropped him. Sorry, speculation abounds that Manchester United central midfielder might need to make the step up to play for a bigger club before he's considered for England's selection. Right. Okay. Who have England got in? Who's in the England squad currently then? So, Adam Wharton is currently playing for Crystal Palace. So you're telling me that Kobbie Mainoo's not made it because he needs to go to a bigger club, yet Adam Wharton at Crystal Palace is in there. Don't get me wrong, Adam Wharton's phenomenal, and we'll get him on the shortlist right now. I've just clicked the wrong thing. Curtis Jones is at Liverpool. Fine. Thought he might have. Oh, it's Harvey Elliott who left. He's gone to Aston Villa, hasn't he, on loan? Yeah. Art Gahey. His contract's up at the end of the season. I'd want him, but I don't think I want to spend any money on him. I've got no money to spend anyway. Yeah, you sold clauses. You got Wharton, Belaber, 3 younger players, and I just got a new right back and Murillo. Who's your right back? Because I'm in the market for fullbacks. Absolutely, Brownie. Who'd you get at right back? Like Thomas Allen, you brought in Keane Lewis Potter up front. He's good. Yeah, injured his first match. Not as bad as again for everyone who was here last time. We finally, on deadline day, got Gonzalo Ramos in over the line, who was a loan signing from PSG with an optional future fee. And he got, I think he got a back strain lifting his bag off the carousel at the airport. No sooner did we confirm the transfer, we got a notice that he was injured. It was only for a few days, but still. United had Ange, did they? What? So they sold Amarim and stacked Amarim and got Ange in, and then who did you pinch then? Who did you get? Brighton start with 100 million? No way. That's that. Do you know what? Might do a little Brighton save. Am I going to carry on with this save after the beta, Alan? No, I'm not. Although United will be part of the main Twitch save. The main Twitch save will be so the main Twitch save is going to be we are going to try and revisit past glories we're going to win the Premier League with every team that's already won it. So United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Blackburn, Leicester. And anyone who wins it during, so if Tottenham, Newcastle or somebody else goes and wins it, then they also get added to the mix. We start spinning the wheel, we'll be at that club to begin with, and we can only go to a different club via getting that job when the job's available. We can't just add new manager when we've completed it with one team. So hopefully it will take a good amount of time, and it should be a nice little thing because we'll be building a great team, win the league, and then we'll piss off to a rival. And we'll have to, let's say we start off at Arsenal. We won't have to do much with Arsenal because they're a pretty good side. We'll buy a few players and then we'll leave. Then let's say we go to City, buy a few players, win it, leave. And then Liverpool, we could do 3 teams inside 5 seasons quite comfortably. Then we go to a team like maybe United, and then the top 3 might be Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. Basically, teams that we've helped build into the powerhouses that they are. So we'll be fighting against our former teams, and there'll just be a lot of story there, which I think will be really good because there'll be so many games where we'll be like, and we could be the catalyst, which makes some teams sack their manager as well if a team's out of form. Don't at me. Is there any point in buying FM26 now for console while it's £5 off, or wait and see if they do anything on Black Friday? They won't do anything on Black Friday. The price will be the price. If it's £5 off at the minute, it won't be cheaper than that when it comes out. Not on console. No way. Surely can't buy your players back. I don't know. There's no rule. There's no hard and fast rule. But I mean, as a community, as a collective, you guys in chat will be able to. I'll be steered by you guys if we try and buy someone from a team that we've just left. There's a high probability that you guys could sort of like nix it and go, no, you're not having that. Go and find somebody else. So I'll be very receptive to all that. But we just beat Brentford 3-1, and this was the team, wasn't it? Leif Davis is not playing well, so Dorgu can start. Ahmad's having a stormer on that right-hand side on the whole. And Bueno's been playing well, but I think I want to give Gonzalo Ramos his first start for the club. And you see, Maguire made it. What do you mean, Alan? What do you think of player ratings in FM26? In my opinion, they're shocking. So, there's some that are weird. I mean, look, not to steal a bit from Dr. Benji, but Denzel Dumfries, right? Inter Milan, or Blue Neri to you and me. He's a right back, yeah? Oh, well, Maguire's in the England squad. Denzel Dumfries at right back. 15 finishing, 17 heading, 18 pace, 17 acceleration, 17 strength, 16 determination, 14 composure, 18 off the ball. And in the words of Dr. Benji, the best striker in the game. Obviously he's not, because you got Erling Haaland and stuff. But if you found a regen with these attributes and you didn't have this, you'd go, this guy very much looks like a striker, but with 14 tackling. So some of the player ratings are a little bit all over the place. And Buemo and Cunha, I think, are all right. I don't know enough about Lemons to know if he's underrated. I've not seen Szoboszlai or McAllister to check out that Cold Shadow. But anyway, let's get into this game. So, do we stick with Karim Adeyemi on the left? He's. I prefer playing him on the right, but Ahmad's absolutely tearing it up at the minute. been playing brilliantly. He's probably been my best player for the last like 2 or 3 games. So, do we give him a rest and play Mbeumo, or do we put Cunha on the left? I think we're just going to leave it as it is, like that. How about you can't buy the players from the team you just left? That's not bad. Not a bad little caveat. But I don't want to commit to that as a hard and fast rule, because what happens if we find a regen youngster wonder kid who we love and we really want to bring him through, and then the other team's wasting him and it's breaking our hearts? He has 15 pace and acceleration. He's one of the fastest in the Prem. Well, yeah. So at home to Sunderland, I'd like to think that we are going to, have a decent game here. Oh, Karim Adeyemi straight away, 2 minutes in. He's not going to get booked already, ref. Come on, just have a word. Just fucking booked him. Karim Adeyemi nearly didn't get into the starting 11 today, and now I've got to coax him through to half time without him getting sent off. If he gets sent off in this game, you better believe he's going to have to work very hard. To get back in the team. Have I experienced any player bugs yet, or any funky animations? In the actual match engine, I don't think I've experienced any bugs per se. Nothing that stands out. I have experienced plenty of bugs. One of the bugs that we're experiencing quite consistently is when your assistant gives you some tactical instructions, like go show someone onto their weaker foot, or never close down, or whatever, and you click approve or apply or whatever it is. That doesn't seem to go through. That button doesn't seem to be clickable. Doesn't seem to work. So that's a bug that I've experienced. And there was a huge bug in the pre-season, actually. Where we beat PSG 6-3. Cunha lost his arms during the game the other day. Oh, Brownie, download that VOD and clip it up. That's brilliant. Try a 4-4-2, 2 defensive midfield. It works stupid well. Had over 100 hours testing tactics. Really effective on the gegenpress. That's Bakerfoot. Your players have no limbs sometimes. That's JPF as well. So yeah, that's no limbs seems to be a common thing. I've not seen any of that yet. No, match engine stuff, I've not really had any glitches, any bugs, anything glaringly obvious. Surely... Hey, Cobby Mado! Sends a message to Thomas Tuchel! Cupsy's here! What's that? Go to a bigger club? Wind your neck in, Thomas. Yes, deflected. I do like how the deflections do have a very realistic sort of trajectory. Don't know why I really went in for that word and ballsed it up twice, but there we go. Do I think now that Unity will improve graphics year on year, it'll stay like this for the next 20 years? It will definitely not stay like this for the next 20 years. It will continually improve, absolutely. I think leaving the graphics as it is for the next year, like next FM, I don't think they need to really do much with the graphics, because I still think it's a very, very big upgrade. And I don't think there's much that needs to be done. I think they need to focus on a lot of the other things. Like, there's a lot of other problems that they need to really, focus in on. I've had quite a bit of lag in some games actually as well. Just thinking about it. Karim Adeyemi, he's got like 19 pace. What was that? I hate how you can't click on a player either and find out who it is. Kobbie Mainoo, second of the game. Go on, lad. And I hate how you can't click on a player when he's on the subs bench and look at their attributes. He's so counterintuitive because you want to look at someone and go, can they play there? What's their left foot like? What's their... You know, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to look at a player and you go, oh, who's better to come on in this situation? Like the other day, I wanted to look at Mason Mount because I wanted to see, could he play at left back or left wing back? Could I just slot him there for half an hour? Because he's a bit of an engine. And I needed to save some legs because I didn't have anything. Lots of shots, yeah. Okay, so we've got a couple of bookings. Dallo. So let's bring on Mazrouai. And Karim Adeyemi. He's got an assist. He's playing okay. Kobbie Mainoo's bossing the midfield. Jaden Slory, Mateus Cunha, Brian Mbuemo. Gonzalo Ramos is playing okay. We're 2-0 up. I don't see any reason to bring him off. I'm going to bring on Cunha. Actually, no. I'm going to bring on Slory. Jose Angel Carmona from Sevilla. That's your right back, okay. You need to drop down arrow next to the name. Hello? Quethian, thank you for the follow. The alert, the sound came up. Did anything come up on the actual screen? I didn't see. Mainoo is fire. He absolutely is. He's not been my best player so far, but he's scored 2 today. We heard the sounds. Stretched and cut off still. Right, I'm going to turn those buggers off. I've gone and edited them as well. Oh, no. Right, Ahmad. Kobbie Mainoo. Gonzalo Ramos. Great ball to Jaden Slory. Should have made it 3. Oh, penalty review. Going for VAR. Penalty awarded. Right, I'm on the flight trying to fix my alerts. Do you know what? Delete that. Bruno Fernandes with the penalty. And he makes it 3. Lovely finish. Lovely. Right, if someone else, if we'll see if we get alerts elsewhere. We'll see. We'll see. And see if I can get chat working as well. Another penalty review. No penalty this time. Good morning, Rob Laz. Hope you're well. I've got no idea who my next match is against. He's one booking away from a suspension. Is that right? Yes, I'm all good, Rob Laz. Remind me, have you got the game? Who'd you beat a save with? He's actually getting a bit knackered. Let's bring Leaf Davis on. Gonzalo Ramos hasn't really done much. Ben Sesko, you can have 10 minutes. And I like Cunha come on as a cam. Armour currently top of the league in season 3. Fucking hell, you've really given it some, haven't you? Are you finding the game then? You've 3 seasons in, not even a week today the beta came out, didn't it? So that's some good going. Very good going. Disappointing we couldn't keep a clean sheet. I'd like to shout at this time and tell them that. Tsar. Down to Slory. You know, I play Liverpool and after Sunderland, fixture in the right order. Will Parker. Loving the content. First time seeing you live. Look forward to the Wonder Kid Wheels this year. Yes, I'm looking forward to the Wonder Kid Wheels as well. Need the in-game editor. We need the in-game editor for the Wonder Kid Wheels. Or the pre-game editor. I could sort of manipulate... Oh, I couldn't really manipulate it, do I? Because I go through and I would change a player each season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Wonder Kid Wheels as well. It's been a long time, actually, since we've done one, hasn't it? I've got so many experiment ideas lined up as well. And the thing is I've actually got quite a few experiment ideas that are going to lend themselves from what we did previously. They're very similar. Buwadi and Nico Paz, great Wonder Kids. Yeah, I've seen Buwadi. Just expensive, isn't he? Benny Sesko getting a 9.7. He's really giving it some. He's trying. He's trying. Mainu sends United top. A second. Okay. When's the next game? 14 days. We've got 2 weeks. Just seen the Southampton team, and a lot of their players are looking great. Kasper Janda could be cheap beast this year. Alajbegovic is your favourite Wonder Kid. And Noah Darvish. Noah Darvish was really good last year, wasn't he? or 2 years ago on FM24. So he's probably still pretty beastie. Oh, look at that. Chris Wood against his former club, scoring in the 95th minute. Look at that. 3-0 to Newcastle after 9 minutes. Nick Waltermaid with 2. Amari Hutchinson grabs one back in the 11th minute. And then fucking hell, 18 minutes from time, 3-2. 2 minutes to go, 3-all. And then Chris Wood, a 95th minute penalty. You'd be fuming if you were Newcastle. They're 16th. I like how you can stroll between the men's and women's. Manager, couldn't you imagine it's Eddie Howe? I wonder, is he on the brink? They've got a great clause for Isaac. I can't remember who told me in chat the other day. Someone told me and said he's what's it? Like, I think you get like 60, 70 million from the clause. They've probably got a couple of other clauses as well. I think you can get well north of 100 million. Is there a job centre screen where you can see the manager can get fired soon? There is. We did this in their FM GeoGuessr the other day. I can't remember how to find it though. And honestly, I can't be bothered. Job security screen. Career. Managerial vacancies. It's not under vacancies. So that's my managerial stats. I don't like how it's just not off the screen. But if you click that, then this is what comes up. You declare the interest in the Walsall job, just see what happens. We did find it the other day. Yeah, that's why I don't really want to do it, especially if you just a little memey one like Walsall. It just ruined the beta save, wouldn't it? I suppose you could save it and reload if it fucks us up. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to keep saving it because I don't want to get too long into the stream and then get a crash, and then we just have to go back and replay the whole lot. So 5-2 for Man City there. Erling Haaland with 4. He's good on this game, isn't he? Of course he is. But he's not that expensive. You'd expect him to be more. You see players going for 200 plus million in the last FM. Easy. Get a bid in. I haven't got any money, Robalaz. Otherwise I would. Lemons can now speak fluent English. That's good. Benny Sesko. He got an 8.6 and he played the full 90. Doesn't tell me how he did. Used to tell you if he scored or assisted, didn't it? Again, he's now got minutes. He's got minutes played. Oh, here we go. Goals scored 2. That's nice. I actually really like that. I really like that. Josh Zirkzee didn't play in a 6-0 win for Netherlands. Salo Inacio, a couple of key passes there. Rasmus Højlund, 2 goals for Denmark. The thing is, right, has he got... What's his contract saying? What's his loan move to Napoli saying? How do we check this out? Loan club. Loan options. Reaching the league phase of the UEFA Champions League, £38 million. I've not got the league loaded. Okay, so we don't... Yeah. Can you go to watch international matches? I mean, I don't know if I've got that level of detail on. Might be able to. Well, actually, go to watch them. Yeah, I would have thought so. Should we go and... Oh! Well, that's how you used to do it. You should just click on the kickoff time, didn't you? Hey! Let's just go watch England. Let's go watch England v Serbia. The Kobe Mainoo's not there for. Let's go and slag off the central midfielders that they have in the team. After Kobe. With a brace. Go to dugout. Fucking VIP over here. So there's the Serbian team. And I've skipped over the England team, haven't I? We'll just do the key highlights. So they've got Cole Palmer on the right, Reece James, the Chelsea connection there. Jude Bellingham, can't argue with that. Trent. And Declan Rice. So there's your 3 central midfielders. And Miles Lewis-Skelly? Where does he play? He play left back. Him and Saka on the left. So, you know, club contingents. Is this the full 90? Lewis Elliott, 39.69. I'm good. How are you? Having a reasonably good Thursday morning. Just watching England, aren't we? Who's the backup central midfielders? I think Adam Wharton was in there. Why is this highlight still fucking going? We're on key. Oh, is he just playing the full game? Oh, how do we back out of this shit? I can't be arsed with this. Oh. Jude Bellingham with a goal. Okay. Maybe. We've missed the goal. Sorry. Leave match top left. Thank you, JPF. Cole Palmer into Jude Bellingham. Nice little touch. Keeper should be out. Doesn't. Gets nutmegged. International management is taken out of FM. I'm not managing. I've just come to attend the game because someone said, can you go and watch the matches? And we just thought, let's go and have a look. And you can. And we're watching England versus Serbia. Bored of it though. So it can be done. It was done. I was spotted at Wembley. Why? What? Hang on. News. No. spotted in the 4-0 win. Spotted fucking off after 5 minutes as well. Speculation in the media suggests that Wow might have well been taking a closer look at Mark Gahey and Adam Wharton, who is rumoured to be interested in signing. That's actually really cool. Because they are both on my shortlist. That's some bloody good journalistic digging and snooping. I really like that. That adds an element of immersion. And we just saw there Mbeumo Stars in African Cup of Nations qualifier, World Cup qualifiers for Africa. So that, just to remind me in January that he'll be pissing right off. Yes. He wants a new contract. He's on 85k a week. He has been good though, hasn't he? He's been brilliant. I don't think we can afford him. He's got an extension clause as well. Let's go and talk to him. Let's see. Let's discuss the new contracts. Does he have a new contract to reflect the fact that I'm a much better player now than when we agreed my current deal? Right. We can't afford it. I'm not going to back down. If we don't get this to discuss an improved contract, you can expect to read about my displeasure in the press. Excuse me? I won't be intimidated here. There will be no new contract for you right now. Or ever! You go and let the others disappointment, you little rat. Fuck off! The squad's unhappy with the treatment of him. Who's unhappy? Oh. Right, let's gaslight these lot. I won't be bullied. This could really fuck me up. I should have gone and asked the agent. But no, I've not even gone and spoken to the agent. I didn't want to find out what he wants. I tell you what, we will offer him a new deal. Right. Thanks for coming around. You won't regret it. Right. That's very positive. There we go. Right. We've come round. Now, Dallo, let's talk to your agent. What's the agent saying? 110 to 140? No. I'm not happy at that. He's on 85 at the minute. Enter contract negotiations. I'm not giving you any promises. Yeah. Not happening, is it? 85. I'm just going to lock it in now. Non-negotiable. Oh, he wants all these extra clauses. So he's not going to be happy. And we'll have to navigate that as we come to it. I don't really want to talk at the end of the season about his contract, to be honest, because I don't feel, whilst he has played well up to this point, I want to strengthen the fullback positions. I can't believe the temerity of the man. Absolute cheek. Just before the Liverpool game as well. I probably want to get rid of him and Mazraoui. Get 2 new right backs. Go me to this news page. Fair enough. Diego Leon. Letting him go to Derby was a mistake. At the right time of it, didn't we? Looking for another left back. Him coming in at left back actually next season, if we get through this entire season during this beta, hopefully we do, then I'd like to think that we won't need to strengthen left back because we'll have Dorgu. Probably won't get rid of Shaw, just have him as backup and then have him. We just need a couple of right backs. Ugh. He wants a new contract. I've offered him one. He said no. He was just trained brilliantly. How Adeyemi and Patrick Dorgu trained badly. Benjamin Sesko getting a 9.8. Praise your training. I don't know if I should criticise at 6.3. Probably leave it. Expectations. Okay. Gonzalo Ramos didn't play well. Enough to warrant a place in the team. Benjamin Sesko has been training brilliantly, but he's not been firing. So Mbuemo can play. Now, who do we put on the left? I'm going to play Cunha instead of Adeyemi because he underwhelmed and got booked very quickly last time out. Josh Zirkzee wanted by Atletico Madrid. He's not really playing, is he? I've not really got a spot for him on the bench either. Dallow's unhappy. Do I play him? Sar's a bit tired. Annoying. Okay. There we go. Again. Oh, they fixed it. That's a fix. Come on. That's why I'm having patience with the game. Seemed deep in thought. Probably thinking about his bank balance. Greedy pig. But that's why I'm having patience with the game. Because that was broken the other day. And they've now fixed it. And there's loads of little things that probably were broken that have been fixed. Like, I've not really experienced too much unresponsiveness or lag today. And what are we? How long have we been streaming for? An hour? Yeah, give or take. Probably about an hour. No. Yeah. Dallo. Oh, side down by Gakpo. Come on then, ref, get your cards out. You want more than a word with him? And a warning. Why when Adeyemi did it, did he get booked? Bueno, come on. Whips in the free kick. Inacio. Kobe Mainu. Sarr. We need to switch it to the right. Switch it to the right. That's it. Now, someone show for him. Liverpool have compacted us in, or compacted themselves in, and we haven't really got an outlet ball. And now they're countering. We tried to be a bit too fancy, and here we go. On the counter, Cody Gakpo, who should be almost off the pitch after that horrible challenge on Dallo. Oh, and Buemo! Could have done with that better than 15 pace. Do I think most things will be fixed by release? No. I think there will still be problems, which isn't great. But I think from the day the beta got released to the day the game gets released, I think that was a nice little move. Nearly scored. I think there'll be so much that has been fixed. The problem is sometimes when one thing gets fixed, it can break something else. So we have to be patient with it. Well, I say we don't. We have to be. No one has to do anything. People play this for their leisure. If you don't enjoy it because it's not the game you want it to be, then by all means don't play it. But I love this game, and I've loved this game for many, many years. I took a few years off during my university years and just after. I didn't have a PC or anything to play Football Manager on. But once I'd got it back, it's a game that's stayed with me. And, I could, if Football Managers got wiped off the face of the earth all the way back down to 2005, I could quite happily pick up FM 2005 or whatever, FM 2006 or something like that, and have a lovely time playing it. I'd be like, this is amazing. One, it'd be nostalgic, but I would still have a great time, and I could still sink hundreds of hours into it. So I'm going to have patience with it. Whether if I wasn't making content on it, streaming, doing YouTube videos, I would still have bought the bet game. I would still have the beta. I would still be playing through a save. and I would still be enjoying myself like I am now. So I'm choosing to be very patient with the game in the hope that they do continually fix things. And whilst everything might not be fixed by the 4th of November, because there is a lot to fix, I think probably 80% of the bugs should be out, maybe 90. I think some of the issues that people have on top of the bugs, people don't like the UI because they don't know where things are. Change can be a good thing, though. You know, I'm not going to really properly judge the UI until I understand it and know my way around it. And I think I'll only really start to know my way around it when I'm doing all my experiments, because I have to go and find specific screens, and it will make it. Oh, Frimpong's pulled up. Thank you. That's so sporting. Was that Dorgu? I'll find out where a lot of things are. And I think, on the whole, there are a lot of positives to the new UI. That's a controversial opinion, but I think there is. I think it looks quite cleaner. Work the ball into the box. Okay. I think it looks cleaner. I think things can be a little bit more easy to get to. I think sometimes things are an extra click or two away and they're not quite intuitive where they should be. And I think those are some of the little tweaks that they will work on as well that might not be ready for release, but I think the interface will continually be worked on, and I think there will be some changes. Some quality of life changes as well. And I think so by 2 weeks into the game, give or take a few days, that'll be about a month since the beta got released, won't it? I think we'll have seen a lot of bugs get fixed, if not all, like 95, 96% of them. You're going to have quite a few quality of life changes, and it will feel like a very different game. And it will be one of those things that, had you picked the game up at that point, you might love it. But because people have had quite a few problems up to this point, it has soured a lot of people. But I think by then, when a lot of things are getting fixed, like I've seen so many bugs get fixed that I've reported. I've reported 3 bugs. They all got fixed within the first update. I think a lot of people are reporting those kind of bugs. There's other things that I've there's a lot of things that I'm holding out for quality of life fixes, and I think that we will have them. Right, they look fired up. Ahmad's not playing well at all. Let's give Karim Adeyemi a go then. Let's make a couple of changes. Cunha's not playing great. I might put him. Let's do it. Do you know what I'm going to do? Benjamin Sesko, Mr. Training. He's been phenomenal in training. Let's see if you can put it out on the pitch. There's no bigger game than away at Anfield. I know people might say Man City away, and yes, because Man City have won the league a lot in more recent years. In the last decade, they have been, objectively the better team. For me, the biggest game of the season has always been Liverpool. Back when Man City were a relegation threatened team, yes, it was a derby and it was a big game. Much bigger than that your average game against another relegation threatened team, like a Fulham or Crystal Palace or whatever. But Liverpool was always the big fixture for me as a United fan. And I think that's true of a lot of teams. And because we grew up like that, just because City have sort of overtaken in more recent years, for me, it's still Liverpool. You think out of context on Twitter, is a massive reason people are hating on the game. Well, what have they been saying? Do you know what? This is why social media can be a real negative influence on people, because Twitter and Reddit have been burning to the ground, and everyone has been sort of jumping on that bandwagon of hating it. My video, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, on YouTube that I did, has received a lot of flack, and it's the worst like to dislike ratio video on my channel. I think it's like a 75% like rate to 25% dislike, something like that. Whereas most of my videos usually receive somewhere in the 95% like to dislike ratio rate. So like for every 100 likes, I get like 4 or 5 dislikes. And that would be considered quite a bad video for me. Whereas now it's like 25% dislike it. And that's because it's been very polarizing, this game. And all I was trying to do was trying to get people to calm down, be a bit patient, and say, look, half the things that you hate right now, you won't hate in a month's time. Because the problem is the bugs that you hate won't be there, because they'll fix them. The UI that you hate, you'll get used to. Yes, some of the other things you'll hate, some of the things they've removed, some of those things might come back. Some of them might not. And that will be an issue. Like removing some of the things that they've not told us about, that's disappointing. Why is what, JPF? You're a United fan as well, Audition? Yeah, well, exactly, Rob Lads. Yeah, how dare I? And I mean, honestly, like people on it, like, and what's most annoying is some people have commented on the video because I start off by criticizing the customization of the manager. I literally start the video criticizing the customization, because there's not enough. And I'd say that bleeds into a point later with the players' faces and stuff. So it's not great. So it was one of those things that I started off with a negative. Then I go on to talk about a positive, about the graphics and the match engine and how good it looks. And people have been like writing, shill. Oh, this guy's take is ridiculous. This is the only thing worse than FM26 is this video. And it's like, I mean, if you genuinely think that, I'd love to know. Replace with Ugarte. Replace who with Ugarte? Great bit of advice. Sarr? He's having a good game. He's a bit knackered though, isn't he? 70th minute. I think we probably do need to. Dorgu, Leaf Davis, and Mbueno's not having a good game. Right, so there we can finally look at the bloody attributes. Mason Mount. He can play on the left. Should we put Mason on the left? He's right-footed. We'll cut him in as an inside forward. Yeah, and one of the big things that people criticise me, seeing the game is unplayable. It's not unplayable. Exactly, Lampard. Of course, it's not unplayable. Like it's not. Oh! He can't come off now. So a Liverpool corner. Let's watch this replay. I was too busy trying to chat. So we've broken away. Dallo gave him a new contract. Bruno Fernandes. Karim Adeyemi, Bruno Fernandes, Dallo. Oh, God. Does he deserve a new deal? He didn't want the world, did he? Oh, it's not the best. And Brian Mbuemo, he has made a living off those kind of goals this season. He has been scoring tap-ins for fun this season. Now, Dallo's playing well. Oh, Sarr, we need to get Sarr off. We made multiple changes, didn't we? I do feel like I want to bring Mason Mount on, though. Kobbie Mainoo is playing okay, and he's got a lot of energy about him. Leif Davis on for Dorgu. I do think Mason Mount is just an engine, isn't he? Should we bring him on for Kobbie? Or Bruno? I think Bruno. Yeah, it's not unplayable at all. Some people, it's the way certain people want to play the game. They like a lot of the data, some of the things that have been removed, and they can't. There's been a lot of bugs and a lot of crashes, which has made the game at times unplayable, and there has been a lot of issues. But each time they bring out an update, bear in mind, like this morning there's another one. Like I think there's another one coming today, isn't there as well? Like, there was a hot fix on yesterday's bug fix because it broke something else, and they've rushed out another one. So we've had 4 fixes in a week and a 5th one coming today. I think that's not bad going. And how much has been fixed? Like if you went back to the game day one and come back to it today, like there's hundreds of bugs that have gone. Is there still a long way to go? Absolutely there is. But a bit of patience and we'll get there. And I'm really excited for how this game is shaping up. How's Bruno been for me? Honestly, Audition, a mixed bag. He's been nowhere near my best player. He's been meh. He's just been there, really. Oh, that's disappointing. And like, he literally, the other game, we sat there in the tactics screen for a good couple of minutes because I was really contemplating bringing on Joshua Zirkzee for Bruno Fernandes because he wasn't playing great and I needed to make a change. And I just couldn't bring myself to bring on Zirkzee for Fernandes. We ended up doing something different, didn't we? I think we put Mbueno there and then put someone up top. Maybe Sesko up top. So we made a different change. But Fernandes did come off. Adeyemi. Sesko! He's going to come good, Ben Sesko. He's got to. He's got to. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes has been underwhelming. And if I got a big bid from Saudi, I would sell him in a heartbeat. What's his value? Adeyemi. Kobbie Mainoo! The substitute Adeyemi comes on, and Kobbie Mainoo, who may have come off, was given the opportunity to stay on. And he might have just won the 3 points at Anfield. He lifts up his shirt. And does that say, fuck you, Tuchel? You can't be saying that, Kobbie. You can't be saying that to the England manager. Although the sentiment is correct for dropping you. Lemons. Big kick. Big kick. Oh, right. We want to... Oh my God, what a ball. Karim Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi's been on fire since he came on. I've not had anything too wild from Saudi. I got a 55 million bid for De Ligt, which was expensive, but you expect it from Saudi. Oh, negotiated up to that. Here comes Wirtz. Dallo. Oof, Kirkes. Curtis Jones. Isaac. CT, good morning, hope you're well. As a Liverpool supporter, you're finally on the sack slot bandwagon. What? You've won the league twice in like 25, 26 years, right? Klopp did it in like his, 7th season? And let's be real, the first couple of seasons under Klopp weren't like blistering. He had to rebuild. Yes, he was left with a great side. He left a great side, sorry, and he did do well. And he left Slot a great team who he came and won the league. And yes, he's bought a lot of players in this year, and spent big, one of the biggest transfer winners ever. You can't be sacking someone that quickly. No. I'm sorry. I'm still not on the fucking sack Amorim bandwagon. Come on! We've done it! Cobby, Mainu. Cobby. That was a great win. Cobby, Mainu. Karim Adeyemi as well. Let's have a little moment. An applause for Karim Adeyemi, the super sub. You should put that as a bug, Isaac's comment. Absolutely, we should. That's realistic nowadays. As a Liverpool fan, as much as I love your content, I couldn't support you in that match. Alan, it's fine. It is good, yeah. Those little things, the hands behind the back of the players, are fantastic. And I saw Ahmad do a fucking beautiful Rabona cross the other day. It was amazing. I lost my shit. Eight unbeaten. And with that, we leapfrog Liverpool and we are top of the league. I don't like this. The form bit, because very clearly we know Liverpool and me and Liverpool just played. And Liverpool lost. It's now on this side. Didn't it used to be the other side? Why have they switched that round? I mean, I've got no problem with it being switched round, to be perfectly honest. As long as I get used to it, that's fine. But I don't see the point of why they've done that. What has that given us? And who's made that decision? Did Slot spend that money or did the club splash cash? Sometimes the manager gets blamed for spending money they didn't spend. The Rabona was great, wasn't it, JPF? Yeah. Remember Klopp saying they bought a couple of players he didn't actually want? I mean, I don't know. For me, I mean, Ekatike was expensive. Then they've gone and bought Isaac. They bought Wirtz. I mean, I would have wanted Wirtz. Kirkes as well. I mean, they've had a really good transfer window, haven't they, Liverpool? They've bought a lot of good players in. It's just going to take him time to bed in. I mean, people, just because someone costs £100 million, they expect them to be brilliant straight away. That's just the way football is nowadays, isn't it? Like, £100 million is half of the cost for so many players. Wirtz is going to come good. Wirtz will be fantastic. He's not even bothered. He's got superb happiness. Should we offer him a new deal? ESG and LRE. 50 million we could get for him. If Saudi come in, we could be getting 60, 65 million. But he's getting a 7.29. Is he one of the better players in our team? Let's look at the first team. So, Marcus Rashford is getting 7.73 at Barcelona. Cobby Mainu is our best player this season so far. Brian Bueno is second. Chido Obi scored off coming off the bench, got a 7.3. Doesn't really count. Jadon Sancho's got doing well at Villa. Harry Maguire didn't play much. Dallo. So the only players that have played multiple games, more than 5, that are at the club. Let's get rid of not at club. Kobbie Mainoo, been phenomenal. Brian Bueno's got 6 goals, so he's always going to be up there with his average rating. Ignore Chido Obi, ignore Harry Maguire. Dallo's our 3rd best player this season. Closely followed by Ahmad. The right-hand side between them two, unbelievable. And look at that, PSG and Al Ahly want both of them. Understandable. 400 million and you can have them both. Brighton up next. A massive new players and losing their best passer. Plus the Jota situation. It's hardly surprising they're struggling. I mean, you can never account for something like something as tragic and as Diogo Jota, can you? I mean, there's just no words for something like that, is there? I mean, and that kind of stuff can happen in life, can't it? So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on mentally for them and people's heads. Yeah, I mean, losing. You know, how close was he to like certain players? Like certain players will have lost one of their best friends. Because he seemed like a great guy as well, didn't he? You know, there was never any drama about him. He seemed like a great, just a sound geezer. So I imagine he was very well loved in the dressing room, and that would leave a massive hole, and it would, you know, there'd be a lot of problems stemming from that. And then you buy all these players in, you know, new players that aren't going through that, but they're having their own issues by coming over to the club. And trying as hard as they can to integrate themselves into the team. It would be difficult. It would be very difficult. Anyway, Karim Adeyemi came off the bench and had a great game on that right-hand side. Sorry. Benjamin Sesko. And then Mbueno on the left. Lisandro Martinez can get himself on the bench. There we go. Kobbie Mainoo's been fantastic. Bruno Fernandes. Now that's a position of contention. Do I take off Fernandes? Yeah, worth 68 to 75 million. If I've got a bid of about 70-ish million, I'd probably let him go. It's definitely affecting Salah. You can see it in his face every game we play at Anfield. Yeah, I mean, Salah's not. I mean, that's the thing as well. Like, he's not just. You know, is it Slot's fault that Salah's not playing great? Like, what? He played great for him last season. Should we sack Salah? Should we get rid of Salah? Because he's not doing great, is he? He's not having the best of seasons. He's scoring the odd goal, but he's nowhere near his blistering self, is he? At the moment. So, you know, But I don't think anyone's going to be calling for Salah to get sacked or get sold. Josh Zirkzee is wanted by Atletico Madrid. Bruno Fernandes is getting a 6.72 this season. 3 goals. I bet they're all from the spot. 2 of them were pens. Fine. Do you know what? I'm going to give Mason Mount a go as an advanced playmaker. Just feel like I just feel like, I don't know, I've got a vibe that Mason Mount's going to have a good game today. It has been painful to watch United, Brownie, hasn't it? But I'm the same. I wasn't calling for Amorim to get sacked. I wasn't even calling for Ten Hag to get sacked, to be honest. Because what you got to remember is some of the best managers in the last 30 years didn't have the best starts. Alex Ferguson took a few seasons to really get going, and he was a few games away from the sack. I think there was an FA Cup game, wasn't there? Where if he didn't win that, he could have got sacked. And imagine that. Imagine sacking Sir Alex Ferguson now, knowing in hindsight what he did. Arsene Wenger did very well at Arsenal early doors. Came in and kicked Arsenal on. I don't think they'd won the league until he came, and then he won the league a couple of times in the first few years, didn't he? So he did very well there. Klopp was there for a long time at Liverpool and ended up winning the league. You know, a bit of patience. David Moyes, when he was at Everton, he was fantastic, and he took Everton and turned them into a team that was, challenging for Europe quite consistently. And obviously, like, some of these managers didn't get sacked. Ferguson, Wenger. None of them did they really? But look at Arteta. When he first came in at Arsenal, they were like, oh, maybe get rid of him. He's not. Oh, Alan's just saying the same thing. How long they've given? Yeah, and look how it's come good. When he was first there, they were a little bit all over the place, weren't they? And they would, because he was an inexperienced manager, fans were calling for his head straight away because it just wasn't clicking. But it has been clicking over recent seasons, and it's very slowly. Ben, bloody hell. And they're becoming the team, and are they going to bottle it this season? I mean, they're sitting in a good position at the minute, and other teams around them are losing. Liverpool are losing quite a lot of games, so that's really helping Arsenal. City have lost a few. Arsenal have been the most consistent so far. Will they remain that for the whole season? Probably not. They probably will have a down spell, but is that going to be enough to win the league? And if they do win the league, or they don't, I think Arsenal have been justified in sticking with Arteta because they have been improving season on season. It's not a case of if he doesn't win the league this season, he's got to go. I think Arteta, as long as he wants to stay at Arsenal, I think they should give him, unless he finishes bottom half. But even then, that could just be a one season anomaly. United just finished 15th under Amorim. We've had some great games this morning, and here we are struggling against Brighton. Obviously, Brighton are a good side. We always do seem to struggle against them, but we've just beat them 3-2 in the league. This was the other day, wasn't it? Fans do want success. Absolutely. But you can't always get it. You can't always get success. Sometimes it's got to be a slower build. Adeyemi has been told to calm down. Is Adeyemi just a super sub merchant? I think the reason United are playing good again, I think very slowly the club philosophy and the club culture is starting to change. And say what you want about, I mean, Marcus Rashford's a difficult one because he was a youngster that came through at United. But during the season before last and the first half of last season, he wasn't his blistering self, and he didn't look like he wanted to be there. And you look at the first half of last season, and then he goes on loan to Villa, and he looks like a completely different player. Something had gone awry with Marcus Rashford. Very much behind the scenes at the club and everything, and just mentally, he didn't feel it at United anymore. And when he got out of the environment, things started to click again, and he's doing very well at Barcelona. Then you got players like, again, for the last few years, you had people like Pogba, who are like your dressing room leaders, who shouldn't be a dressing room leader because he not that kind of player. He's not a role model, Paul Pogba, is he? He's not a Roy Keane, not someone you look up to in the changing room who you're like, this guy's in charge. Look at the characters you used to have, like Gary Neville, Roy Keane, Rio Ferdinand. Those kind of people are your dressing room leaders. And in recent years, we've had none of that. And look at like, some of the disruptive influences who have not been great. Jadon Sancho. I mean, I was so excited when we signed him. He's the most underwhelming signing I've ever experienced at United. I couldn't believe we'd signed him. I was buzzing because I'd bought him on FIFAs previously. You'd go and spend big with him from Dortmund. I was very, very excited. And I am equally as excited about Benny Sesko. And I'm hoping that it doesn't go the same way. Because it could. A disaster's putting it mildly. Sancho's been possibly United's worst signing ever. At least Pogba played well sometimes. And look who stepped up. Our player of the season so far, Kobbie Mainoo. I mean, this is how bad Sancho was. Chelsea had an obligation to buy him. And they paid United to take him back. They paid they pulled out of the obligation to buy and gave United X amount of money to keep him. Oh, Adeyemi, right. Adeyemi's going to get booked here. Yeah, that's been coming. He's already had a final warning. And I'm afraid, Karim, you're going to have to come off. I can't have 10 men. Dorgu's got an assist, and Dallow's playing well on that right-hand side. Oh, he's keep your cards in your pocket. Yeah, he's telling Dorgu to calm down now. And Bueno's not doing great on the left. Fair. Nice ball. Dallow. Pulls it back. Sarr. Oh. Mitoma. Oh. Is his contract actually up at the end of the season? So no matter what the Sancho drama is over. Well, technically then, I don't know if there's any obligation to buy from Villa, but if I was Villa, I'd just say no, we're not paying anything for him. And then they could just have a word with Sancho and say, yeah, do you want to just sign for us on a pre-contract deal? If Woodward is still at United, offer Sancho a new 5-year deal. He's brilliant at Dortmund as an out-and-out winger, but for some reason United decided not to do that, and for whatever reason he's fallen apart. I just think the quality of the Bundesliga is very different. Very different. And I think that transitioning from the Bundesliga to the Premier League is far more difficult than people think. And when you look like a superstar in the Bundesliga, you might look horrendous in the Premier League. Right, Ahmad's coming on for Adeyemi. Mason's doing okay. Yeah, we've seen it with Wirtz as well. I don't think Wirtz is going the same way though. I think he will come good. Yeah, but when you're in form and you're playing well, it's easy to look good in in certain games. And who did he look good against? Like, find me some of the games he was really good in. Again, that were teams that were like, wow, he stepped up and bossed against Real Madrid or someone like that. Or was he beating? Was he looking like a superstar against Maccabi Haifa? No disrespect to Maccabi Haifa. Just thinking of a team that you would expect to probably finish third or fourth in the group. Old money Champions League, of course. I mean, do we just give Brian Bueno the benefit of the doubt, given the fact that he's left-footed, isn't he? He's only got a reasonable right foot. Good dribbling and good crossing. Should we turn him into a winger? Let's turn him into a winger here. Stays wide, and let's dribble direction, run wide, cross. Target forward, if there is one. Okay. Yeah. He's running wide with the ball, and we're going to cross it. And I'm going to turn Benjamin Sesko into a target forward. Ahmad's going to be the inside forward, cutting in, so he could nod it down here, and then Brian Bueno to whip it in for Ben Sesko. And I'm going to change the team instructions to play down the wings, both wings. Progress through both flanks. Harry Kane, wasn't he right wing at Dortmund? Why the hell was he coming in playing left for us? I don't know. I don't know about the Sancho situation. Harry Kane, he's amazing at Munich because of who he is or because he's the league he's playing in. I think a bit of both. Also, the team he's playing for, Bayern Munich. I mean, the gulfing quality between the top and the bottom of the Bundesliga is far, far different from the top and bottom of the Premier League. Like, I think, genuinely, teams that are getting relegated from the Premier League could survive in the Bundesliga. Maybe even finishing around mid-table. So you've got Harry Kane, who is playing against some good teams, don't get me wrong, your Dortmunds, your Leipzigs, they are difficult games. But he's also playing against teams that are championship quality. So when he's scoring a hat-trick and he's in form, and he's a fantastic player anyway, and he's got great players around him, feeding him far better than when he was at Spurs. And he's not got to go deep and be the main man of. He's not got to create and score. He's just got to be up there just to score the goals. He's got players behind him that are absolutely doing the business. Benjamin Sesko has missed again. I'd like to have a quiet word in Benjamin Sesko's ear in this game. I'd like to encourage him personally. That was awful from Dallo. But he might have said to him, "We want you to play on the left," because he might have wanted Marcus to go up front. Don't know, do you? Brian Bueno is having a bit of a torrid time on that left-hand side. He's now getting a 6.3. I've literally just changed my tactic to try and get some crosses in for Sesko, and now I'm gonna have to bring him off. I'll be bringing him off in a couple of minutes. He's getting a 6.2. Ahmad's got not great crossing, but he's got good dribbling. First touch. I'm going to put him on there. And stays wide, yeah. Brian Bueno. Mason Mount. Could he just be a winger? Don't know. We'll do that. And I'm going to bring Bruno Fernandes on. Ahmad. Oh. Great save. Great save. Mason Mount. Gonzalo Inacio. We should consider subbing Dallo. He's getting a 7.8. No. He's one card away from a suspension. Well, he'd be one card away from a suspension in the next game as well, then. Should we just never fucking play him again? And he's permanently suspended. Toma. Mason Mount. Brilliant interception. Then Sesko. Oh. He's just not clicking for him, is it? I feel like I'm going to have to bring him off. It's really not working for him. But I'm not sure what I can do to make it work. I think Dalot might be getting that yellow card. There we go. He's suspended for the next match. Now I might bring him off because I don't want him to get sent off. Kobe Mainoo now. Saar. Right, come on, get up there, Sesko. Oh, drill it across goal. Ben Sesko had a tap in. We need to coax the goal out of him. Right. Penalties. Right, Benjamin Sesko is going to be moved on to penalties. And we are going to dribbling. Encourage dribbling. I'm going to do low crosses as well. And we've still got plenty of substitutes. I think Gonzalo Inacio needs some game time. No, sorry. Lisandro Martinez needs some game time. I was looking at Inacio and Yoro. I don't know why I just said his name. Bring one for Inacio. Then Dallo for Mazraoui. And I just don't want to bring Sesko off. I need him to get that goal. You too, Brownie. Hopefully, I'll catch you in your stream soon. Best luck with your stream save. If I don't catch you in the near future. Mingus Mike, welcome along. How are you and the family? I'm well. How are you? Family are also well. Little girl is on the mend. She's a bit poorly last few days. She's on the mend. Son is bags of energy, but we are getting there with his sleeping. We have changed our nighttime routine. We no longer go for a drive, which we were dreading, and we've moved his naps back from an hour to half an hour in the day, and things seem to be working. So we're getting a little bit more sleep, although me and the missus have been struggling the last couple of nights because the daughter's been keeping us up. She's very bunged up and got a cold, but she's coming out of that now. Mazrouai, anyway. Oh, hey, pen! Oh. Penalty. Go to VAR. Kobe Mainoo doesn't know where to turn. Out left. Switch it out left. To Dorgu. Right. Inside. Now down the left. Down the line. Oh, Kobe Mainoo. Into Sesko. Oh, Ben. Buster gut, man. Ahmad. He's shot. The corner is deflected. I thought he'd shot then. Bruno Fernandes. Did the crowd still move when you paused it? Yes, they do. Okay. I'd love to know if that was by design. Linus Wisp, hello. How you doing? Hope you're well. Martinez. Sarr. Sesko. Mazrouai keeps it in. Mount. Mazrouai again. Sarr. Ben Sesko. Back to Ben Sesko! Come on. Replace who with Agati? I'll do it. And find out who... We'll find out who this is together. It's probably going to be Sarr. It better be Sarr. If it's Mainoo, I won't be happy. Ahmad. Fernandes. It's another corner. We are absolutely dominating here. Look at this. And if we don't win this... No, it was Kobe Mainoo. It was Kobe Mainoo. Fantastic. Nice one, assistant manager. Yeah, I'm good, Linus Wisp. Very good, thank you. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag. Sorry, my mum just texted me talking about they've got my little lad today. My mum and dad have, and he's just saying he's not showing any signs of tiredness. What do I do if he doesn't want to have a nap? I'm just going back to her. So we've won 1-0. So no goal for Benjamin Sesko again. And that was part of the issue against West Brom when we lost 4-2 in the Carabao Cup. I was trying to manipulate it to get Ben Sesko a couple of goals to get a little bit of form. Still training really well. 3 starts, 5 off the bench. He's not started that many games. Can I talk to him? Right, I know you haven't scored many goals recently, but I have every faith in you to get back to scoring ways. I appreciate the support. I'll keep working hard. You have been working hard, Ben. You have been working hard. And it must be hard to keep that smile on your face because it is difficult. You've come to United. You've got 8 games, no goals. 9 games, actually, including the Carabao Cup. Getting a 6.56. It's not been easy for you, has it? It's not been easy. Putting on a brave face, isn't he, Rob Laz? Putting on a very brave face. So, essentially, Nottingham Forest in a few days' time. He will be playing once again. But we're doing well. We're top of the league, even though he's not scoring. Our main striker hasn't scored a single goal all season. We haven't been playing him there, though, have we? We've been playing Mbuemo and other people. And to be honest, maybe if Sesko was playing, some of the goals Mbuemo scored, they've just been tap-ins. It's not like he's... I think Nan might have scored a couple of them. Alex Scott looked like on this game. Big fan of Alex Scott. Sold him for best part of 200 million to Bayern Munich on FM23 in the Southampton save. Little series on the channel. Can you just keep that? I don't want anything to do with this dickhead. Get rid of him. Who's got a target? Hmm. Okay, so that's the team they want to. We've been suggested. Carlos Fernandez. I'm not sure that is going to be the team, is it? Oh, off. I thought we'd already created these set piece routines. Thought we'd already done it on stream. Right, Dallas suspended. So Mazrouai. Come on. That means Jaden Kamasan. Sar, Dorgu, Mainu, Adeyemi on the right. No, Ahmad on the right. On the left, Adeyemi on the left. Bruno Fernandes is going to get his place back. And Ben Sesko is going to keep his place in the team. Penalties, here we go. I want Benjamin Sesko on penalties. That's good though. You can change the kick if someone's already missed a penalty. Didn't see that before. Oh. The board have evaluated your performance as superb. Bloody hell, 21 messages? Benjamin Sesko. I mean, look at that. 9.6 training rating. You can't argue with that. He's been top of the pile almost every single week. Let's go and praise that training once again. I mean, I might as well go and praise a couple of these guys. Didn't even. Oh. Didn't even finish reading the messages, did I? Young Player of the Month. Kobe Mainu. Manager of the Month. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Board are ecstatic, as are the supporters. Disappointed with Benjamin Sesko's recent performances. I know. And disappointed with Bruno Fernandes. Okay. Josh Zirkzee then. Should we do it? Josh Zirkzee. Bruno Fernandes is not even in the matchday squad. What? I've just changed all this? Fucking hell. Do we go with Zirkzee? Or do we go with Cunha? Let's go with Cunha. Personally. Attacking midfielder. Try that. We're going to go Mateus Cunha as an attacking midfielder. And then we're going to have Benny Sesko up top. Ahmad and Adeyemi on the wings. Mazrouai gets himself a game today. Patrick Dorgo on the left. Yoro and Inacio. The two central defenders as usual. Sarr and Mainu middle as well. My favourite someone wants to play like it. Come on, let's just go. Let's just get into it. Top of the league. Come on. We are top of the league. Said we are top of the league. Dorgu. Adeyemi. Dorgu. Always does that, doesn't it? Dynamic highlights. Just always get the highlight from kickoff. Hudson-Odoi. Morgan, Gibbs-White. Mateus Cunha. Ahmad. Oh. Did so well until the finish. So well. Here comes Cunha. Ben Sesko. And Adeyemi. Back to Ben Sesko, and he's got his goal. Benny Sesko off the mark for Manchester United after a conversation with the gaffer. His faith was in him, and he scores. I feel calmer now. That needed to happen. We've been very much needing that. Sarr, great interception. Ahmad now. That's a Sarr. We need to switch down the left. We're not really got the outlet on the right. Dorgu. Adeyemi. Into Mainu. Back to Ahmad. Oh, it's a header. Maybe he needs to just come across goal with that. Ben Sesko. Oh, Mazrouai pulls down Hudson-Odoi. Oof. We need to stop pressing a bit higher. That's it. That's exactly what I'm on about. Ahmad wins the ball. Saar with a bad pass. Oh, Cunha straight in there. Kobe Mainu now. Adeyemi. Back out to Mazraoui. Now you've got space. You've got space. Edge of the box. Edge of the box. Mazraoui. He's going to run into trouble here. Morgan Gibbs-White gets him out of jail. Sam Barrett lets Morgan Gibbs off. Morgan Gibbs-White off with a warning. The Dorgu. Right. Adeyemi. Ben Sesko. It's across. It's Ben Sesko again. Pulls it back. Dorgu. Chance had gone by then. Sesko and Adeyemi both having decent games though, getting 7.5s. I do feel like we've been more dangerous down this left-hand side. Adeyemi's having a great time of it. And there he is again. Across. Kobe Mainu. Oh. You know who's Potter? Dorgu. Adeyemi. Bursts away from him. Going his pace. Cunha. Mainu. Ahmad. Oh! Brilliant passing move. Ahmad decided to try and pull it across goal this time. Played for a corner. I feel like 1-0 doesn't quite do us justice in this first half. We've had a couple of moments where they've come forward and they've looked dangerous a couple of times, but we have looked utterly dominant here. And I feel we need a second goal. Headed wide from Sesko. Milenkovic. Savannah. Patrick Dorgu now. Can we do oh! What a ball. Great ball to Cunha. Probably should have done better. Benny Sesko. Ahmad. Dorgu knocks it over. Murillo. Press him, come on. Right, let's just manipulate the morale. Cunha, is he playing well? Not great. Neither's Cobby, but Cobby's been fantastic all season. Adeyemi is having a stormer down that left-hand side. Absolute stormer. We need to... Should we focus our play down the left? What do you think? Right, leave it as it is for now. Oh, Mazurai gives it away. Nasio. A rolled through. Dorgu. Down to Karim Adeyemi again. Like, that left-hand side has just been problem after problem for Forest. Everything we've done that's been good has come down that left. I'm going to harness that. Oof. Josh Xerxes went on for Cunha. Solo Ramos could play as a cab as well. Mason Mount for Cobby. Let's do the team instructions as well. Dribbling, courage, and progress through both flanks. Yeah. Couple of changes, couple of tactical tweaks. Oh, I've just put both flanks, haven't I? Fucking doing. Literally talking about just doing it on the left. Silly me. Oh! What's happened there? Put it out. Put it out. Oh. Potential foot injury. Fine. On he comes then, Gonzalo Ramos. What's my favourite thing about FM26 so far? Sorry, I'm not laughing at that question. I'm just laughing at the comment above from Robalaz. The shock of scoring was too much for the lad. Maybe. My favourite thing about FM26 so far, in and out of possession tactics, hands down. I think in and out of possession tactics and formations, I just think it's so good. I'm having so much fun with little tweaks and little things that we're doing. The match engine is also fantastic, though. I do like these graphics are just worlds apart from where we were before, and I really like it. And then I really like the transfer hub where you can offer players out or be offered players based on your requirements. So I look forward to really delving in on that in other transfer windows. But for now, in and out of possession tactic, it's got to be. Got to be. And I'm going to have a lot of fun with some really funky ones as well. But I probably might make a couple of videos showing some real extremes as well. What about you, Audition? What's your favourite thing so far? Yeah, have you got any ideas, Robalaz? Have you some wacky tactics? Mason Mount. Xerxes. Sar. Lenny Yoro. Here we go. It most just how out of possession works. Yeah, I think my out of possession tactic is very much just a basic formation. It's the in possession tactic that is a little bit funkier. Adeyemi, so well until the finish. I think it's one of those things that over time we'll find some really, really niche ways to use it and create some very, very, very funky formations. Fair. Yeah, it's the same as me, Rob Lass. Oh, what time is it? 13:13. Make a wish, everyone. Dorgu whips it in. Oof. I'm gonna get a drink. Any more subs? Oh yeah, got some subs. Right, let's give Kamasan a game instead of Mazraoui. Not playing great, is he? And Ahmad is not playing very well either. So, Bueno. Yeah. Right, just gonna go and get a Red Bull. Nothing happened then. Josh Xerxes now on the left, across to Adeyemi. Deserves a goal, to be honest. Bueno. Xerxes. Ramos. We're not closing games off at the minute. We're susceptible to the equaliser. Adeyemi. Mason Mount. Oof. Come on, Frank. Frankie. It's only me and Frank in the house at the minute. Come on. Come on. Oh. Big man on stream. Oh, and Papa Matessar with the goal. Whoa. Exciting times for Frankie. New assistant manager. We scored straight away. What a finish as well. Side foot volley. You want to go and have a woof in the window? You go and tell them what for. Yeah, he's in his own downstairs. He's been chomping at the bit to come upstairs. I've been hearing him. Go on. There you go. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, and Breno with a goal. He's not a fan of Darth Vader. His old Frank. Not a fan of this. I'll move him then, Frank. Good boy. You can stay up here, Frank. It was 1-0 when you came up. Now 3-0. That's what Ben Sesko needed. Frank. Happy with the result and the way they played? I am. Pretty good. Pretty good. And, ooh. Come on, when is Spurs playing? Us! Is that their next game? Oh. Right, we've got Spurs away in 6 days' time. Have Spurs got a game? Look at their manager. It's Thomas Frank. Couldn't write it, could you? They've got Champions League against Liverpool on the 5th. They've just beaten Chelsea 2-1. Okay. What's the damage? Bruised heel. Do we play him? We play Sarr. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, Frankie. He's just down here now. He don't like to be up on the chair. Just simmering, just faffing around. The ankles. Casemiro's developing concerns. Here we go. Should just be starting more games. Not seen anything from Papa Matasala Carver as well. Oh. What? He said, oh. God's unhappy with the treatment of Casemiro. Oh. Player is losing me. It's your job at stake. Diogo Dallo is chirping away, isn't he? Having a right little chirp at me. Right. Oh. I might have lost. Dallo thinks I've lost the dressing room. Right. Dallo needs to go as well. You right, pup? He's just looking out the window. Is old Frankie down here now? I think he wants to go for a walk. I'll take you in a little bit. You've already been for one already today. Don't be greedy. He wants his lunch as well. That's what it'll be. He's got his biscuits downstairs, but he wants something a bit better. Yeah, Dallo is... He's playing great and also being an arsehole. Away at Spurs then. Big game. Huge game. Oh, Ben Sesko. Don't start him, they're saying. Hello? You follow BenBotXO. I've just turned alerts off in OBS. So why is that still coming through? No. Don't apologize for the notification. It's my fault. I tried to put alerts on. The the alert window was all squiffed out and all stretched, so I turned them off. But the noises are still on. Not your fault in the slightest. I appreciate you coming, following, and do you know what? I've followed a tutorial. I've got stream elements at OBS. I've done everything that it says it should do. I should have chat above me here, and I should have alerts coming through at the top, but none of it's happening. So it is what it is. Brandon Bueno at the top. Kai Madiemi had a stormer on the left-hand side last game, so he can play again. Dallo is back from suspension, so he can play again. Him and Ahmad can rip it up down that right-hand side. Ben Sesko, Bruno Fernandes for Cunha, Mainu Sarr, Dallo, Dorgu, and Asio Yoro. That's the team. That's the team. Let's see if we can go and stretch our lead further at the top of the table. Good. But how are you? Have you got the game? Let me know your thoughts. Little ones are okay. Daughter's on the mend. She's been a bit poorly recently. Son is finally starting to sleep through. So we are hopefully moving into a new era of me not being exhausted. So I might have to think up some new content ideas because all I do is talk about how tired I am. I've been doing that for 2 years. So, you know, probably need to think of something better to talk about. Talk about the weather. Ahmad, Dallo, Adeyemi. Oh, here comes Xavi Simons. Oh, it's a breakaway for Spurs. Oh, 3-on-2. Brennan Johnson. Balls it across. We clear it, and Basuma assaults and Bueno. You waiting for a new PC? Have you ordered it? My YouTube's been a lifesaver the last 10 minutes. That's great to hear. Huge problems with sleeping, and your voice and videos have helped so much. What helped you sleep? The dulcet northern tones have soothed you to sleep, or just stuff to watch in the night because you're up? Oh, stop giving whoever that is use. What is happening? Right, we've got drama. We've got pug drama. Can you get off the curtain? Go on. Go downstairs, please. I'll come and get you your lunch in a minute. Dallo whips it across. Good save. 1 second. Come on. Can you get? Come on. Sorry about that. I just had to save everyone's ears. Frank, he sees another dog outside. He goes mental. So I've just told him to go downstairs, and he, like a mischievous toddler, he walked out of the office and went out of the room, and he sort of stood there looking at me, as if to say, "Am I really being sent downstairs?" I went, "Get downstairs." He started to walk off and then stopped again. I had to go and just follow him downstairs. He's now downstairs pacing around. You annoyed Reading have never featured properly in one of my vids? Have they not? Fair enough. Never, not a conscious decision. I just choose random teams. To be fair, most of the teams I choose, I usually start out Vanarama National League, don't I? So it's not Vanarama National League this year, is it? It's what is it? Can't think what it is. Not Vanarama though. Haven't ordered it yet. Mainly play Flash WS. What's that? They want something that will run and stream. Is that Warzone? Warzone, yeah. Such a dad, aren't I? WZ? What's this then? What's this you young whippersnappers are all playing? A lot younger than me, mate. A lot younger than me. We well, I look forward to hearing your thoughts when you get the game, when you got your PC and stuff. You know, by the time you get it, the game will be in a far better state than it currently is, and it's already improved greatly since the start of the beta. Don't say that too loud, because Reddit might hear. Bobby Mainu. Dorgu. Mainu again. Whips it over. Ahmad. Oh. So, away at Spurs. And we've had some good results away from home already this season. Beating Liverpool, drew against City. Oh, Dallo's got a yellow card already. He loves a booking, doesn't he? Oh, Dorgu with a great challenge. We're on the counter. Bruno Fernandes. Fucking hell, man. It seems to be that way, Robalaz. It does seem to be that way. He's Dallo has been getting booked regularly and also bombing forward, playing amazing and getting loads of assists. So he's almost been undroppable. Who were main signings this season? I signed Sarr from Spurs. Fucking hell. This is where you miss shouts. I signed Matasar from Spurs. Gonzalo Inacio from Sporting. Karim Adeyemi from Dortmund. And that's it, really. We've got a couple of youngsters that we've signed. Oh, we got Gonzalo Ramos on loan from PSG. And Leif Davis on loan from Ipswich. He was more of a panic loan signing because we had no money and we had no left back. We had to play Dallo at left back because we've sent Diego Leon out on loan. Right, we've got a penalty. Bruno Fernandes. This is going to pad his average rating stat because he's been awful again. I know he's getting a 6.7, but he's not the superstar that he can be. Who do you support, Ben Bot? Yeah, Dallo's. I don't massively care for him. I almost sold him to Spurs, ironically, in this save game. I only pulled out of it last minute because I didn't think I'd be able to replace him with the money that I was getting. I didn't have any money extra. Oh, Reading, of course, you just mentioned Reading, haven't you? Of course you have. It'd be very weird to mention disappointed Reading have never featured in an experiment if you weren't a Reading fan. Sorry. I'm not putting two and two together over here. And I slept okay. No, I didn't. I don't know why I said that. I've been up all night. And that's what I'm saying. Bruno Fernandes. He's now got a goal and assist. Robalaz. Bolton fan. Big bad Bolton. Where I went to uni. Are you local to the Bolton area, Robalaz? Is that where you live? I did. University of Bolton, 2009, 2012. Went to uni in Lancaster. Yeah, but did you live in Bolton all the way through up until going to uni? Have you gone back there? Real talk. How you doing? You left when you were 2. Oh, so you don't know the area then. Bloody hell. I thought we were going to have a bit of reminiscent and Bolton-based banter. There will be an editor. The editor will come when the real game is released, yes. Never. The editor is never in the beta. The pre-game editor is in every year, and then it will be... the in-game editor will be an add-on additional purchase once the game's live. Molwyn, good morning. Hope you're well. Good afternoon. I don't know if it's good morning for. Fucking 1:30. I'll tell you now, real talk, there is definitely going to be a pre-game editor. Of course there is. There always is. There's no way there wouldn't be. Miles has even alluded to in an interview about microtransactions and said how they're never going to don't want to put microtransactions in. And it's going to be international management. It's coming back, but it'll be a free add-on. So the only thing that's a microtransaction is the in-game editor. Yeah. You've won the league, Molwyn. Who were you again? Frankfurt, weren't you? If there was no in-game editor or pre-game editor, YouTube J would be fucked. As would Editor J. Oh, I should have made some subs. Dallo's got to go. Dallo has got to go on a yellow card. Gonzalo Inacio. He's getting a 7.1, but he's on a yellow. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're not interested in the beta and you want an editor, you might as well wait just to be sure there definitely is one. I mean, absolutely. I'm telling you now, there will be though. If there isn't, I'll have to be shut up shop on my channel. How Adiemi's having a poor game today. Not having as good a time on that left-hand side as he did against Forest. I think shall we put Brian and Bueno on the left? Let's bring Ben Sesko on. Let's give him the second half. Sign Nico Paz. Yeah, he is good, isn't he? Dad 13. First time watching live. Big fan of YouTube content. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming along. It's always nice when people pop in. Who's Simon Adingra? It was nice when people pop in. It's like the first time, and the reference that they've come over from seeing the YouTube content. Grinded away on that for years. It's really nice. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Brandon Bueno keeps it in. Tucks it into Dorgu, who shoots when he should have passed. Yeah, no, it's really nice because I make YouTube content because one, I enjoy making videos. Two, a lot of the YouTube content I make because it kind of entertains me. Like, the Wonder Kid wheels, the stories, everything. They're all content that I would probably watch if someone else made them. Like last year, all the personality experiments I was doing, because I had a big interest in sorting out, going through and working out what the best personalities in the game were, so I could infiltrate that into my saves and expand my knowledge. And then we just do silly ones, where we don't train or anything, or we do weird stuff. Again, they're little videos that I'd watch if someone else was making them. So that's where most of my ideas are born from. A gap in the content market. Two manager ones, yeah. I do enjoy those. I'll probably do some of those again this year. Problem is, with this interface, I need to be careful with how long I spend setting up certain experiments. I'm probably going to do some quite simple ones to begin with. Kobe Mainu again! Player of the season so far. He scores again. It's 3-1, and we are on fire in this Premier League season. Can we be stopped? I think I might have to upload this tactic. There's no way this team should be 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League after 10 games. But here we are. Exactly. Are you watching Thomas Tuchel? Getting back in the England squad. Oh, I've got so many ideas, Benbot. The other day, so one of my mods, Kyle, who's here probably not here today, he would have been chatting away. He dropped me a message on, was it Twitter? Yeah, it was Twitter. I think he might have just done a post. So they accidentally released the pre-game editor with the game. And he was like, look, it's already there. I was like, oh, amazing. So I sat there with my Excel sheet I went through some of my ideas from last year because I want to redo some videos from last year as well. You know, like the no training one to see if it makes speed demons and stuff again. And then we're going to do the training experiment one that that we did later on after New Zealand and all those other people did that. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a few of those. And I went through and started going through some other ideas, and I want to do a couple of personality tests. Maybe not as many as last year, but some. So I was going through, making all these notes, making all these ideas. I got to 83 videos. And I get up the next morning where viewers' dogs are made into players. I tell you what, it's not a bad idea. I might do 5 or so, five in one video. Why not? Do a little tournament. What position would Frank play? Frank, we've already done it, haven't we? We did Frank. I've got the Chihuahua still. Frank, he's not angry though. He's just such a squeaky, lovable, soppy sod. Like, he's so... Female side as well. Yes. So we could do female dogs as well. Perfect winger. Yeah. I mean, basically, I spoke with ChatGPT, asked ChatGPT to give me some attributes based on certain personality traits of my dog, and he asked me a few questions. I answered those questions, and yeah, ChatGPT gave me the answers and gave me the attributes. I'd probably do that. That's a good idea. I'd happily do that. But yeah, I've got about 83 videos. I get up the next morning to start getting in the editor. I thought, let's get in the editor straight away. I want to see if I can get can I have a look where Reading are? League One. I've got to get to League One. You can't even go. You've got to go manually. This is a fucking faff. This is. I mean, that's what you got to do. You can't just click down twice. There's Bolton, the U Robbers. They'll sort it out, Benbot. Like the quality of life stuff, it'll come back. Those kind of little things. 14th, there you go. Tony Humes, is he the manager currently? The small league table is really annoying. Look, I'm not going to sit here and defend the user interface. There are elements that are better. But there are elements that are a lot worse. I will give you that. So, it is what it is. I think some quality of life functionality will come back. As far as I'm aware, skinning is not currently something that can be done. Whether that's something that needs to be approved or some code needs to be released by a football manager, or no one's just got the ability to make them because it's a completely new engine. And it takes a long time. Ian Deere, he wants to go. All right. Didn't ask anything. Yes, I've seen something, and there's a French streamer, one of the biggest FM French streamers, if not the biggest. He's willing to pay people to help create skins and release them for free. From what I've seen, can't remember their name. Saw it this morning. I mean, they will do. Look, few mods. They're going to break the game. Look, the game in itself is fucking teetering on a knife edge. One fucking sneeze away from breaking at the best of times. Never mind him fucking putting mods in it. Yeah, it's only a beta. Death row meal. I mean, it's got to be a roast dinner. But I'm making it myself. because I make a fucking great roast dinner. All of them. Carvery style. We're going turkey, pork, beef. If I'm dying, I'm going to die full of meat. Hey, Robalaz, I'm not on death row. It's a death row meal. I haven't committed no crimes. So I'm not. I'm not going to be at the whims of the prison. No, it'd be a roast dinner. Roast dinner is my favourite meal, hands down. And over the years, we have me and my missus have refined our roast dinner making abilities. And you know what? I used to be the potato king. They used to call me J Roast Potato. She's overtaken me. She is better at making roast potatoes than me. Pigs in blankets? Why not? Let's make it Christmas. If I'm dying, I'm on death row. Not for everyone. Roast is so mid. I won't ban you. Everyone has their own tastes. What would yours be then? Go on. Real talk. Real talk's actually giving some real talk here, talking about some general real life sort of anguish they've got going on. I'm not ignoring your real talk. I'll come back to this, but I didn't want to dilute your general issues by jumping back and forth with fucking roasting a chat about death row. It deserved a little bit more seriousness. So I am reading it. So you're changing you're finally able to change your name at uni. In Germany, change your second name is stupid. A government approved artist name. What does that mean? Fancy you need to get that one approved as your legal student name. I mean, real talk. I mean, if you want to divulge your name, you have two names in your ID. That's mental. Never seen that. We've got Everton coming up now. Tomorrow. It's not really tomorrow. It's going to be right now. I need to go and get some lunch in a minute. We're going over 3 hours over here. I mean, stereotypically, they say Germany. Like in this country, there's literally a phrase, classic German efficiency, because traditionally Germans are seen to be very efficient at certain things. So to say you're having a lot of problems in Germany about something is not ideal. Harry Maguire has got a bruised knee, and I've got to decide whether to give him an injection. You rest your bruised knee, Harry. You can put your leg up on a cushion, boy. Okay, we've just absolutely destroyed Spurs 3-1. And oh my God! England beat Andorra 18-0. Where's the Spurs game? Why can't we click on that? Okay, now. So Bruno Fernandes scored a penalty. He then assisted Gonzalo Inacio and then Ahmad for Kobbie Mainoo. So who played well? I can't even see. Oh, here we go. I can see who came on and off now. Karim Adeyemi came off because he wasn't playing well. Who did he come off for? Ben Sesko, who also didn't play well. So we've got Everton, who are 14th in the league. Okay. Karim Adeyemi is not going to start today. I think we're going to go with Ben Sesko up top and Cunha on the left. Ahmad on the right, Fernandes, Mainoo, Sarr, Dalot, Dorgu, Yoro Inacio. Yeah? I think that's alright, isn't it? Yeah, best luck with it, real talk. It sounds like a right faff. So my Robbelads, I had a roast dinner this morning at about 7:30. So I slow cooked some gammon yesterday. We had it for dinner. We did some roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, veg, and then there was loads of leftovers. So I made it this morning for myself before we went and dropped the kids off in places. But I was starving, so I had that before we went and dropped the kids off. And potted through the morning. And I came in and streamed. I needed breakfast. And if I was going to have something like just some cereal or a bit of toast or something, that would have probably kept me going until lunchtime, yes. But I knew I was going to be streaming over lunch. I started, just before 11? So now it's, 2 o'clock? And I'm getting hungry now, whereas I would have been streaming for an hour and then starving. So it was tactical. It was a tactical roast dinner. Sarr is talking to the ref. Getting a lecture. The shouts, I miss them as well, because sometimes when you concede, I've conceded twice in the first 30 seconds, yeah, on this Football Manager so far. Literally straight from kickoff. And I just instantly want to berate the team. Instantly want to berate them. Dalot runs too far. Sarr, elected. You've got to shout, voice activated shouts. Hope none of you watching in headphones. I won't do it, don't worry. Ocean 4114. Dalot with the goal. His first of the season. And it's him and Ahmad who've been on fire this season. Is Arsenal in the Premier League? I mean, it's far too early to tell, isn't it? And I mean, Liverpool are dropping a lot of points. City have already dropped a lot of points. Those are the two that you'd be really looking at, along with Arsenal, as the three that are going to win it. Chelsea, whilst they're doing all right, they've also been dropping points, and they lost to Sunderland at the weekend, didn't they? Arsenal have been the most consistent, but let's be real, Arsenal have been brilliant up until January, many seasons in the last few years, and then they fall away. They drop off, don't they? You still think Liverpool, Benbot? Wow, Bucky. I mean, we had what someone in chat earlier, CB. He was a regular viewer. He is a Liverpool fan, and he says he's on the sack slot bandwagon. That's the thing, though. Like, you look at the bad form at Liverpool, and City have dropped points as well, and other teams. Arsenal could go on that same sort of run of form, and on the flip side, you could see City, Liverpool, or whatever going on a tear where it comes back round the other side. Yeah, it certainly could be. I mean, given the fact that they've lost to teams like was it Bournemouth they lost to, or was it Brentford at the weekend? Brentford, wasn't it? Away, Liverpool. They lost to United the week before. Arsenal has the best defence in the world, not even close. I mean, it's a bold statement. Oh, I wasn't. Do you know what? I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just talking about the league game. You've got good defence of Arsenal. I think best in the world. In the world. Tim is a good right back. Saliba's quality. Gabriel's good. I think he can be a bit. He can be a bit hit and miss. I feel if he's not got Saliba with him, I think he can be he's not the player he can be. Don't get me wrong, he's good, but I feel he needs to be the worst of the two centre backs to get the best out of him, if that makes sense. If he's the dominant main centre back, I feel you've got problems because I feel there's a mistake in him, and if he's the better one of the two, there's a mistake in the other one as well. Declan Rice, of course, is amazing. Honestly, I'm completely drawing a blank now. Who's Arsenal's left back? Calafiori. Yes. Again, good. And Lewis Skelly, of course. Lewis Skelly. Talk about a man who could be England's England's left. I can't even talk about it. Apparently, England's next left back for the next 10 to 12 years. He looks very good, doesn't he, Lewis Skelly? Yeah, Arsenal's defence is fantastically solid. Because I would say Calafiori, I'd say Calafiori is very good. But there are better left backs out there. Timber's very, very good. But there probably are better right backs out there. Like, I'm trying to think. Benny Sesko's back again amongst the goals. He's second for the club. It's a very good centre-back pairing. Saliba's definitely up there. Saliba's probably up there easily in the top. Oh, what's happened here? We've bugged out. Thought we'd crashed then. I don't remember when I last saved it. We need to save it. Yeah, Hincape's good. Mosquera. What the thing is as well is Dorgu to Ahmad. We've 2 in 5 minutes at the start of the second half, and we've absolutely just killed this game off. Right, let's save some legs. Let's save some legs because we can't look at anything else that's going on. Kobe Mainu. Let's save Kobe's legs. He's not playing great today. Sar's on a yellow. Cunha's not playing great. Ahmad is. Martinez needs some game time. There's 4 changes. We'll keep one back just in case of a red card or something. Or Dallo. Ahmad. Oh, Mason. Hakimi at right back for PSG, yes. Who's PSG's left back? Nuno Mendes. I think as a back 4, I think you might be right. Arsenal's is up there. I'm trying to put back 4s together as a whole. Like, I think you're mentioning Blue Neary in the chat. I think Bastoni. Would Bastoni get in Arsenal's back 4? I don't think he'd replace Saliba. I think he'd replace Gabriel. I think that would be an upgrade. But I think Gabriel and Saliba work well together. I think that's what makes Arsenal's defence so good, because the familiarity there. Possibly. Yeah, no. I feel like I really don't want to get this misconstrued. I don't want this to come across like I'm treating Gabriel like Nicholas fucking Jackson. Like, Gabriel is quality. He's a fantastic centre back. I just think he's worse than Saliba, and I feel like he's more susceptible to a mistake, especially when he's not alongside Saliba. I think if Arsenal haven't got Saliba playing, I think if you look at the team sheet, if Saliba's not playing, you can see 1 or 2 goals being shipped. So Arsenal need to go and score 3 to win it. If Saliba's playing, clean sheets on. And this is purely from me watching Match of the Day a few times this season. I am not, by any stretch of the imagination. He's injured. 3 to 7 days, fine. An expert. Dorgu had a great game. Oh, I could request a new contract here. Yeah, possibly, Benbot. Rampage, good morning. How are we doing? Rampage, we very much are winning. We're top of the league. We're flying, in actual fact. We have manipulated the situation to make Benjamin Sesko finally get his first goal for the club. He's now got 2. Long overdue. He's been playing pretty terribly, but we've got Ben Sesko on the go. Kobbie Mainoo he's been Young Player of the Month. He's got 7 in 12. He's been phenomenal. Lisandro Martinez is injured again. Right, he needs to go in January. He spent all. I've barely played him because I have He's been injured, and I've been trying to coax him back to fitness. 2 to 4 weeks, fractured his toe. On a strong, challenging trainer. Who's done that then? Name and shame the prick. This guy needs to go. 40 million. I'd accept 20 million right now. So injury prone this season. Media opinion, not played enough games so far. Absolutely. Barely been able to play. Doesn't say he's injury prone though. His company is overpowered on this as FM24. Honestly, I don't know. I've not really done much simulating yet because I've not got the editors and stuff. But we'll certainly be seeing. We'll be certainly looking in. Isn't it? Oh, because of Thomas Tuchel last year. It was that, what was his name? Matthias Darm. What's Vincent Kompany's name? Ronnie Falali? No. Oh my god, it is. Ronnie Falali. Oh. Something to do with the German licensing, Benbot. Like, so last year in FM, Thomas Tuchel was called Matthias Darm. Don't know why. He just was. Oliver Kahn, who's on the board and in the Bayern Munich backroom staff and stuff, he's called Jens Freund. No, Thomas Tuchel's Thomas Tuchel again now. Literally came up in a news article earlier because he dropped Kobbie Mainoo. And then Kobbie Mainoo's gone on an absolute fucking tear, scoring loads of goals. Oh, back another game again already. West Ham. This time, might have to rest some players. No, Ralph's still about. Ralph has refused to talk to me over the assistant manager's role at United on separate occasions. Harry Maguire can get on the bench. Okay, so I think we might be able to just rock the same team as last game. Cunha didn't play well, so I'm going to play Adiemi. Brian and Bueno. Ben Sesko did score, didn't he? Did he? Form. He scored, yes, 3-0 against Everton. And scored against Nottingham Forest. He's got 2 in his last 3. Going to make it 3 and 4. And that's probably my strongest team. Give or take. I think probably maybe Brian and Bueno up top. Just because he's been performing better. But I don't know. I just feel like I just want to persevere with Sesko. He's training really well. Like, his training is like, he's at 9 this week. You want a Ralph watch? I'll do it after this game. Think he needs a strike partner? You might be right. You might be right. And I've got Gonzalo Ramos on the bench. Oh, you did one for me, yeah. From your save. I'll do one from my save. in a minute. I can't believe Vincent Kompany's called Ronnie Falali. I think it's brilliant. It's weird how none of the buying players have that issue. Adeyemi's down. Rodriguez is booked. Right. Yes. I don't know about AC. I'm pretty certain he will be. Inter are still Blue Neri. Dallo. Oh, Fernandez. Great cross. Ben Sesko is nowhere to be seen. But he's technically he's not alone though, Benbot, because I've got both my forwards on inside forwards, wingers on inside forwards, so they should be there supporting. They should be cutting in. Milan, Inter, Parma, Lazio, Atalanta. Are they really? I bet looking at Serie A will be a nightmare. Wouldn't know who's who. Bobby Mainu. Great play. Karim Adeyemi now. Adeyemi and Dorgu brilliantly combined, and it's out for a corner. 5 minutes in. It's only 5 minutes in. I thought we were about half hour in now. Ahmad with the corner. Oh, Inacio! Second of the season. 1-0. Yeah. They do feed off the big man, but he's knocking it down and getting them through. They're cutting inside and they're going down the wing. They can be pulling it back for Sesko in support. So yeah, we've got quite an attacking, fluid sort of formation. All the fullbacks overlap. Oh look! Did you see how he was faking it? He was down on the floor till he got the ball back, and then he jumped up. That definitely just happened. Inacio. Kobe Mainu now. Patrick Dorgu's got time and space. Dar. Dallo. Dar. Mainu. Only one shot on target. Both teams got a 0.17 XG. I feel like we've done better than this. Maybe not. Bruno Fernandes. Awful free kick. Kobe Mainu. Awful shot. James Ward-Prowse. I mean, thank God he's got no pace about him. Lenioro, come on. Go on. Go on, Yoro. Are we being a bit patient? Or should I be patient? Because we are winning and we are playing better. And I feel like it's working. That was crap. I think I need to put crosses in lower. I need to work the ball into the box. Discord shots from distance. Patience. Work ball into box. Go down the wings again. And more creative freedom. Passing directness. Slightly more direct. Good. Do low crosses. I've just made a few changes there. Kifty 1996, thank you for the follow. Benbot, you want me to choose your team on FM26? What nation do you want to manage in? And it depends what kind of save you want to do. And Dad, thank you for the follow as well. Be for me to choose. I mean, it's League 2 lowest level. Okay. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, he's one of those where, Adiemi should have passed then. Quite greedy. You always do Reading. Yes, I wasn't going to choose Reading. But yeah, like Rob was saying, are you a one club save kind of man, or would you be moving around? Is that like, what do you prefer? Because I prefer staying at a club, but this year I'm going to try and move around a bit, get outside my comfort zone. Very loyal if there's any females here. I doubt there is. I'm afraid, Benbot. I know I always say ladies and gentlemen, but my YouTube analytics showcase that like 98% of my viewers are male. I could just call you Ben. I don't know why I haven't been. I've been saying Benbot. Because I've shortened it from Benbot XO, haven't I? So anyway, so you're loyal. You're loyal to a team. So for me, if you're loyal to a team, then that screams to me like, for a nice, good, long-term save, we need to be in a lower league so we can build up from there. Burton Albion are always a fun save because they've got phenomenal youth facilities or straight out the gate, so you can get some nice, good young wonder kids, and that's always fun. You can build them up from there. That's always a fun save. I've got a few ideas of saves where I want to do a lot of moving about. Because I've got an idea where I'm going to start off in a nation. So go to the 10th highest competition nation league in Europe. And you can only get out of that nation when you win a trophy. And you have to go up to the 9th or the 8th. Kyle, good morning. Welcome along. The super mod himself, although I don't know if I've actually made you a super mod. I couldn't remember how to do it. I couldn't remember. I haven't even thought about it. I know I said we'd do it after stream and then I just laughed, didn't I? What are my thoughts about a Discord server? A couple of people have said they'd make me one. But I've not got one. I need to make one. It needs to happen so we can put some stuff in. absolutely. But I haven't made one yet. Busy. Too busy trying to edit that Leon video. I'm from FM24. Too busy trying to stream and play this and loving it. I'm loving this game the more it's going on. And we haven't had many problems today, have we? Bugs, apart from that match day screen against Everton, not really much has happened, has it? In terms of negativity. Dallo is having a good game, but he's a bit tired. So he's another 15 minutes maybe. Bruno Fernandes is having a shit game. So Cunha for Fernandes. And Ben Sesko. He's playing okay, but Gonzalo Ramos would be playing better. So he can come on for the second half. That's 2 changes. I think that'll do. Oh, I didn't confirm. Did I? Okay, here we go. What's happening here then? Are we actually in highlight? We're in highlights. There we go. Turn it off and turn it back on again. You've had this bug. Oh, I hope SI have patched you, Kyle. Is that why you're here now? Here comes Cunha with a free kick. Oh, good save by Ariola. Don't worry about trying to sort a Discord. Honestly, you do enough. You do enough, mate. CT or CB said he was going to CTXB was going to talk about doing one, and a couple of other people. I will look into it, but I've not even got the fucking will to man it for the time being. I need to. I want to create some sections and actually have it to create something worth fucking joining. He scored again. He scored a bloody again. That's Kobbie Mainoo from central midfield. That's like his 9th goal of the season. He's literally on fire. He scored 6 today, maybe 7. And the first thing we saw was a news article that he'd been dropped by the England squad. Thomas Tuchel. Right, Dallo can come off for Mazraoui. Dorgu, Ahmad's having a good game, you see. Kareem. Amadiemi, come off. That's 4 changes now. I mean, Kyle, if you want to be a mod, you could just come and be a mod for my life if you want. I need help running that as well. Kobbie Mainoo. Inacio. It will get sorted at some point. Just I've not got any real urgency, because the thing is, I don't want to have it set up and it's just be like some shell of a husk of a place that if someone goes, oh, he's got a Discord server, let's go and have a look at it, and it be nothing. I want to create some sort of sections where people can upload stuff and actually sort of look like a little bit of a thriving place that people can actually come and share knowledge and whatever. Put stuff in. The Dugout want us to replace with Mount. Don't know what that is. Bit late for that advice, wasn't it? 2-0. Oh, I don't need to hide the ideas tab. It's an easy work for me. I always ask for people for ideas. I ask people for ideas and just read the comments on YouTube. Like, I don't hide away from the fact that some people have given me some really good ideas, and I take them on. Like, thing is like, so I have ideas of like things I want to watch, but then if someone gives me an idea and I go, that'd be interesting to do and watch, yeah, I'll make it. So, you know. Oh, it's 2:30. I'm hungry and I need to go out soon. One more game. We're there. Crystal Palace. One more game. Not daily, Ben. I'm trying to stream as often as I can. So I think I streamed Monday and Tuesday this week, and I'll be streaming again tomorrow because the kids are out. I won't be streaming over the weekend because the kids will be in. Trying to spend some time with them when they're here. And the reason I'm streaming more at the minute is because I can't really make videos because I want to be when the full game comes out. I'll probably strip it back, maximum of 3 streams a week, maybe 2 for the first couple of weeks, because I'll be doing a lot of database stuff, pre-game editing stuff, and then getting all that stuff, and then recording videos and editing those to try and get the YouTube channel back thriving. Because I probably won't stream on YouTube either once the full game comes out, because because when you're streaming, you get far less views, obviously, and I think that can hurt you in the algorithm, some capacity. So, I probably won't stream on YouTube. I'll just be streaming on Twitch. Bloody hell. Fucking shift and half, that is, Kyle. Yeah, I'm thinking about keeping just the streams on Twitch. What video am I most excited to film once the full game's out? I mean, I'm looking forward to doing another Wonder Kid wheel. Getting back in with the Wonder Kid wheel. I can't wait for one of those. I want to do the no training video because I want to see if that still functions the same. Despite this rebuilt the game from the ground up, I want to see if that still functions. And I'm going to do the training schedule video like we did last year. So those are a few that are quite exciting for me. I've got a few other ideas as well. I've got some, basically a video that is coming from FM24 still. It's Leon mini series. It's just going to come out as like a little mini film now. I'll be doing more like that as well because I've enjoyed making it. It's been thoroughly entertaining and so much fun. And I'll be making those kind of things on FM26. So when that comes out, be mindful that there'll be more of those things coming in the future. And I'm really looking forward to some of those. But yeah, you do need the editor on some of them. Some of these things that I'm making. And I don't want to make something that's a bit glitchy and a bit buggy. Like, I think watching highlights at the minute can be a bit buggy when you go back. And that's very important for some of the things I want to create. Yeah, do you know, there's so many videos that I make an idea for. So here we go. That's a yellow. At least. Oh, only a warning. Lucky. There's so many videos that I think, oh, that sounds interesting. That's quite decent. I'll make the idea, do the pre-game editing stuff or in-game editing stuff, do the simulation, and I could be sit there 10, 20 minutes into the record, and I just fucking sack it and go, this is shit. It's just boring. I'm just floundering around with nothing to do. I don't like to release something. If I'm losing the will to live recording it, then God help you guys who'd be watching it. If I can't even be engaged enough to get through the video recording it, then why would anyone want to watch it? And I'd probably say that happens once every 7 or 8 ideas. Because he just filters off into nothingness. Like, he just peters out and it's boring. Like, nothing's happening in the video, and it's like we've got no takeaways here. Sometimes if nothing happens, that can be the thing that happens, the fact that nothing happened. And that's the talking point, and that's what's interesting. But sometimes they're just so uninteresting. It's like, get rid of it. Yeah, and I'd say that happens every 2 or 3 weeks. Dorgu. Patrick Dorgu with the finish. Ahmed Yemi with the assist. Yoro. Dorgu. Oh, Imbranos. Dorgu's got a goal and an assist in 23 minutes. He's absolutely on fire, is that lad. He's having a stormer. This is what you want to be happening. Whacking it across like that. They're the goals that are going in. Those big looping crosses just end into like a header that's like a wet fart. Nothing happens. Look at the domination over here as well. They've had a sniff. They have now. They had that disallowed goal, to be fair. Lovely to hear though from you, Nug, and that you're a big fan of the videos. Like, honestly, it's so humbling when people say this kind of stuff, because, like, for me, I started my YouTube channel as a creative outlet for me. I always wanted to do it from back when I was at uni, when it was very difficult to do this kind of stuff. Like, you needed, like, OBS wasn't a thing, I don't think, and you needed like capture cards and all that kind of stuff. Certainly for consoles, you might still do need that anyway. Anyway, long story short, I've flirted with the idea for over a decade, and I thought about doing it, and I was creatively unfulfilled at work, and I just thought, you know what, I'll do it. And I was making videos that I just wanted to just make them just for me. Like, I hoped people would watch, but if they didn't, you know what, I was making a video that I was happy with and I was proud of. So, and I was getting a lot out of it. So I was happy in that at the end of the day. And the fact that people do watch them and enjoy them, and I can spread some of that enjoyment and help people out. Well, then, you know, when I get a message and people say, "Oh," when I was talking when I'd just become a dad and I was having lots of sleepless nights, I got a few messages on Twitter, like DMs and stuff, saying how I was helping them through their sleepless nights. They were putting my videos on while they were doing the night feeds, and I was like, that's so nice to hear. Like, just warms me from within, because I'm like, having a real impact on somebody's life in a positive way. I'd never knew that kind of thing would be happening. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think about it, really. When it's stupid to not, because, like, you know, I enjoy consuming content, and I'll be watching it at all hours of the day, and I'll be, you know, sometimes I'll go back and I'll be watching some stuff, like if I've got a load of time and I'm just feeling a bit near, I might put on some older stuff, like some old classic videos of stuff that I would like to watch, whether that's FM creators or not, you know, or other YouTube related videos. And they have a big impact on you. You've been watching them for years, and you go, yeah, I remember these kind of videos. It takes you back as a bit of nostalgia. Anyway, I'm waffling. We've conceded. I think we need to make some changes. Ahmad's having a bit of a shocker. Yemi's just blazed it over. He's playing okay. Bruno Fernandes is not. Cunha for Ahmad. Ramos for Fernandes. And we'll swap him in Bueno. Sarr, Mainu. Dave Kelby Mainu's legs. Big Mason Mount's coming on. I appreciate that, Ben. I really do. And I make it for me. And I like I say, I still do make the videos for me, in essence. Obviously I make them for you lot as well, but when I'm making video content, like I make it knowing that I'd be the first viewer. I know I edit it, but I don't actually watch the video once it's edited because I've already watched it because I've edited it. But like if somebody else had made the kind of videos that I'm making, I would be watching them because I've not seen it, if that makes sense. Like this Leon video that I'm working on, it's hands down the best thing I've ever made. And I've not even finished making it yet. I'm absolutely loving where it's at. I wish it was finished because I want it to be out there already. But that kind of content I'm going to make more of on FM26. And I hope it goes down well with everyone because I've loved making it. It's been so good. But if it doesn't, I'll still be making more of them because I've absolutely loved it. Wow, in good company then, me and Zealand. The biggest FM creator and one of the smallest. Oh dear. Oh! This is the last game of the stream. I do need to go and get some lunch before I go out. That one more game factor. I've been thinking about going to get some food for a couple of hours. But I've just not verbalised it really. Just been thinking about one more game. It's annoying because we're doing well, and I want to. Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably just going to get something quick because I've a bit arse about tit with my food today. I had that roast dinner for breakfast, so I might just have some cereal or something. I'm not having another roast. One more game. Chance, Kyle. We might. See who's next. We'll see who's next. I'm very conscious of the fact that I do have to go out though. Soon. It's quite a tense last few minutes, this actually. Crystal Palace are in the ascendancy. They're going to score. They've done. Oh. I bet you're better than me, Ben. I'm awful at first person shooters. I bought Black Ops 6. The first Call of Duty I've bought for a long time. I've got a few of the others that just get through PlayStation Store, like on the free monthlies and stuff. And have a little dabble here and there. It's obviously nice just to mess around with some bots. Just sort of find the level that you're at. And you can have like a half decent sort of like battle. When you get Crystal Palace made a substitution, thank you for that dugout. When you get online, you're just so irritating. I can't believe Crystal Palace haven't equalised. Five minutes left. Do we make some changes? Do we tuck in a bit? I don't know how I'm still 2-0 up, to be honest. I honestly don't know. Right, tactics. Sar's knackered. Where's Agar? Oh, Garty's injured. Brilliant. Harry Maguire. Box to box. Team instructions. Tempo. Right, lower the tempo. Shorter passing. Standard time wasting. Just put it doing in possession. It's all Palace. Yeah. It is all Palace. This is as bad as we've looked all day. Dallo! Oh! Tyreek Mitchell with an assault. Get him off. Stay down, Dallo. Stay down. Get the stretcher out. There's your pass. Quick. Lenny. Lenny. What was that? He could have been killed. He could have killed him. Possibly one of the best interviews ever, that. Oh, it's over. I feel like we're pushing a luck now. Like I don't think we've dropped a point all stream. We're on fire. 10 consecutive competitive matches. We're 8 points clear. City got a game in hand. Spurs got 2 games in hand. I think. Where's the fixture list? Yeah, we started there against Sunderland. We've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games today. We've got Wolves away in a week. But this is the kind of time. This is the kind of thing when you're a kid and you're playing out, and your mum calls you in for tea, and then you say 5 more minutes, and then you end up falling over and like cutting your knee and your elbow. You're going home in tears. So we're going to call it there. We are going to call it there. I'm going to save the game because obviously we don't want any crashes. I'll be back tomorrow. Feel free to come and join. Just before I do, Ben says Stream-wise, you can just stick to just FM. Down the line, definitely want to broaden the horizons. I've got other games I do want to play. But I've got to go. Sorry, that was my missus. She's literally ready now. Like, she was meant to be ready at 3:30, 40 minutes early. Yes, other games. Horror games, probably not. I'm not a horror kind of guy, but we'll see. Right, I'm going. Catch you all tomorrow. In a bit. I'm not in trouble. Doing her the favour. Just let me know she's finished. Because she was worried I won't see her text. You'd be stood outside waiting.